All right, so it's been about 4 minutes on this medium high, right? Again, we're not trying to cook this.
I like to say that America we took everyone's cuisine. Like, American cuisine is a cuisine that has damn near no rules. Oh, you want to make a carbonara, but you want to put it with smoked pork rib meat? Go ahead. Let's try it.
So that this will be totally cooked, right? We're gonna finish it up in the oven. That's when we're gonna temp it and get everything going, right? So what I got myself here is a baking sheet, right? I got me a baking pan, and then I got a cooling rack on top. So now I just take this, and we look at the bottom. You see that right there? Yes. Now I'm gonna take this off, all of these out, excuse me.
Or at least with me, I don't think there are many rules with cooking. Just try it.
I just turn my fire off. We'll let it
What's the worst that happens? You have to throw it away.
Move on to the next
I mean, I'll give you a perfect example. I had a video come out. It was the udon spaghetti thing. Anyway, I get to go to edit the video. I think the dish looks like shit. So I'm going to redo it. But why can't I use udon noodles as spaghetti noodles? Granted, I got to treat them a little bit different, but who's going to die if I do it?
Now, for the next step, I'm gonna go ahead and get back on my counter so you guys can see. You know exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do a little mixing, making a sauce, putting things back inside of this cast iron, because we're gonna get that garlic roasted. This is gonna be fire. Now, we're gonna leave all of the bits in here. Come here, let me just show you right now. If you guys, when you look right here, I know that chicken already looks amazing, but if you look right here, look, all of that there, and the fire's off, right? All of that there is my farm. All of this gonna come in, and play a key, spot and, build in this flavor. All right.
Well, and Sweden's just as bad. They banned, I think it was Sweden, if I'm wrong on this. They banned auto racing in the country. It's illegal to do race cars I think it was Sweden. Because of an accident that killed a driver in another country. It's like, life is risky. If you want to live a completely safe life, guess what? You're going to spend your time in a padded room. Just watching television.
So what I'm doing is I started cutting these down. I just cut my baby potatoes, like this. Right?
It's called mitigating risk.
I need to get my spatula, but right now, you remember we had heat in here. I had turned everything off, but we're gonna use all of the oils and all of the fine in here to get this going. Now this is a big pan, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some more. I actually bought enough to cover this whole thing. So let me go ahead and cut some more, and I'll put them in there and I'll show you exactly how I'm cutting them. Now, when you get these, they're gonna come all different sizes, right? So I just try to cut them down just to get them to be about the same size, right? So you just cut them any kind of way you can, but just try to get the approximate size meaning the same. Like, look at this one right here. I don't know how this one even made it in this bag, right? But when I get through cutting it, I'm looking at it. If it needs to be cut again, I will. Like this one here, I just cut it. That one too. And then we'll just throw this in here. And then we'll just continue till we get enough potatoes.
I would say generally for even cooking, especially with things like potatoes that are kind of a temperamental, I would cut them all beforehand and then add them, but that's minor.
In here. All right, so while we got our potatoes, they cooking, which takes only about 4 to 5 minutes, right? So if that's going, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and just add my broth. You want to get yourself a little bowl or something like that, right? I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I should have the right tool, right? Now this is my broth. I made this with some chicken bouillon. Made it myself because I didn't have any. That's a great alternative, folks, right? So we'll get that going. Now we got some Dijon mustard. How many of y'all remember? I'm gonna date myself. You remember Grey Poupon? Hey,
Pardon me, do you have any grape pawn?
Remember that Rolls Royce pulls up, knocks on the other car and asks, do you have any Grey Poupon? Now I'm gonna add some yellow mustard. Now you only gonna need like a couple of 2 tablespoons of that. That's enough right there, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and add, you know, my honey. Now this is where it's gonna become sweet, right? This, potatoes and the chicken, all of that gives you the savory. This right here, balance it out with the sweet. And we move forward, folks. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put in, you know, 3 tablespoons of this right here. It's okay if you get a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. Only reason being, I put extra, you know, potatoes, and instead of me doing 6 like how I put it in my recipe, you know what I mean, I went ahead and did. How many is this? 8, 10? All right, and now for the minced garlic. Look, this is a nice sized garlic clove. All right, so, oh yeah.
Whatever.
At the back of the knife, run that along there, we good. I take any of the excess like that, we want to press it all. All right, so put this back in here like this. Yes, sir.
I believe honey is one of the immortals.
Now, grab my whisk. Now we whisk all of this together, right? That honey becomes a lot more pliable. And now you guys about to see just how it really looks. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead. Come on in here and take a look. And then you can see, look at that right there. Now, you see I got a basting brush here. This is gonna be key. Now I'm gonna pour a little bit of this in there so we can coat those potatoes. I'm gonna save some back. You know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. All right. Now, I think these is about where I want them to be. You can see how they pick up some of the fine off the bottom, right? Look at that. Now, if you would like, you can go ahead and give yourself a pinch or 2 of salt. These are potatoes, they will take it. But remember, we're trying to control our salt intake, right? So.
Those potatoes look fucking delicious.
Now that I have these here, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this in here like that. I wanna save some though, because we gotta go ahead and brush some of this onto the chicken, right? Now I'm gonna let this work. It'll kind of like thicken up, right? I just got a medium flame underneath the.
I wasn't talking that much.
Right? Look at this right here. You guys can see what
I said a few things.
Talk to me down that
Occasionally,
conversation and tell me, do you like what
the
you're
best
seeing
bit,
right here?
Oscar, is that I read that directly after.
It smells incredible. All right. So
directly after reading out the actual dingo card.
Hit this heat.
So
you see that right there? Look how it's
right.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let's have another smoke check, but anyway, and you can just imagine what I was. Yeah, I was lots of slurs.
Right. And what we got to do now is we got to nestle this in here some type of way. Right. So I like for my chicken to be on the skillet. So we'll grab it.
Quite good to see you.
The way we had it. Right. Meat side down. You guys.
Ooh, that would actually probably make a great pizza. I think I have a pan that's about that big.
It's getting the point.
It's only one handle.
Where we going with it now? I know some of y'all thinking like, dang, AB, you always got something cracking or going on, and you know.
Oh, Quantum Day, yeah.
I do. Right?
Actually, what am I saying? I greeted everybody. I actually greeted you by name and shit. Like I was really polite.
Question you guys
but then
trying to skim through this video, trying to figure this part out.
You don't even know that, so it's not worth me saying hello to the other people at this point.
When it's in
you
the
can all
oven,
just get
it's ready when we got 165 or better. And because this is dark meat, and I got some people that swear up and down dark meat need to go a little bit longer, which it can, and it still becomes and stays juicy, folks.
Yeah, it can go longer because there's more fat in dark meat, so it doesn't, like, chicken breast dries out quicker than a chick 3 months after she's been married.
David.
Dark meat stays wet a little bit longer.
I was like genuinely listening for him to finish that up with something
nice firm chicken, you know, things of that nature. So we just moved that over here.
Only because of the circumstances that was nearly your ex, Dave, because for some reason I didn't. Yeah, true.
Put this in here. All right. Now, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to bring some of this over here. You know what I mean? Like you guys see.
Usually the case, Oscar. I was actually
so I can make some space.
describing an old school, the plural form of an old school, a very antiquated plural form of a slur that you won't hear very often, but I grew up with hearing a lot from older gay men and stuff, and like,
right?
Yeah, when you hear...
Remember, we saved a little bit of our...
if you ever hear an older gay Englishman refer to a bunch of hooves, it can be quite adorable, is all I'm saying.
You see where we're going? Now, talking about it being budget friendly.
What are you saying, and pass that, you fucko?
My train of thought. When it comes to the, being a budget-friendly meal with the price of ground beef the way it is right now.
It's about the only time English people are adorable is if they're like 70-year-old gay campus fuck and they're referring to a bunch of their mates as hooves.
Tell me why they're constantly pulling out chicken right out of the back. It was probably frozen.
But that's enough slurs for one chat. I'm pushing it. I can't be an honorary member of your community if I keep fucking using words again.
Good. And it just
so even poon dogs are
ground beef. I know that sounds crazy coming from me.
I'm gonna go put his blanket on, make sure everything's okay. You guys keep it on the squares.
Right here. Yeah. Let me get a picture of this before this go in the oven. I'm gonna pat myself on the back, folks, and I'll see y'all in just a minute. Alright, so I'm done doing what I had to do to the chicken. I'm gonna show you guys one last time. Look at that there. Now we put this in here. Now, I'm gonna put this in here, and I know this is gonna go for 30 minutes, right? I mean, excuse me, I know this is gonna go for
yeah, maybe it was just some of the culture that they lost quantum day.
Look at it, and you notice how far down I have it.
I didn't hear that. Did you hear a sudden Jake jump scare?
Listen, I'm not gonna overtalk this. I promise you, I'm gonna let the video and the pictures speak for themselves. All right,
let's get
this
smoke chicken.
So these is ready. This took the whole 25 minutes, but I'm gonna bring this out here like that. Get it out of that warm light.
Oh, did I miss any? Oh, beard petting. I didn't say that a minute ago, so we must have it on there.
Budget friendly. All right, folks.
Nah, Foxrod. Well, I don't. I was seeing Foxrod say something earlier, and it was.
There you go. Let me hold this up so you guys can. You know what I mean? I had a little bit of white rice.
What did they say? They said something, and I was like, "Yeah, that must." Oh, okay. Missed you, King. That's good enough, isn't it? Why did they nuke the other channel?
Some of that sauce and some of everything that rendered down in the pot. I mean, in the skillet. I took that and spooned it over my rice, and oh my goodness, we finna eat now. Let me just go ahead and get myself.
I don't know, maybe they just seemed friendly with Dave. So I was like, yeah, they must be.
Nah, let's go on this side. That's the side that got the bone on it. All right, so we just take it like that. Ooh.
I think
clean. Look at that.
On his fucking cooking streams, the boring square is almost a fucking given.
Got flavor in there. Remember, this is dark meat, folks. Hey, you know what? I'm going in, y'all. Cheers.
Even the people that he watches are relatively decent. Well, it just always feels like they're doing the same thing anyways.
Delicious videos.
Here we go, Jake.
Now it's time to, well, we'll do this short, and then it's
he's got cooking with
torture ourselves, or you guys watch me have an aneurysm because I'm doing Cooking with Jack.
Yeah, so he's got Cooking with Jack in the title, so that's why I wasn't expecting.
Burger historian George Motes, who opened the spot after trying over 20,000 burgers around the world. We tried their classic smash burger, their secret menu grilled cheese, and our favorite, their famous fried onion burger. Whenever we eat on belly, and we gave them
fucking all of those things.
Come with us to try the biggest contender for New York's best smash burger. Hamburger America is the creation of burger historian.
I like the yellow split peas, but all of those kinds of things, like if you're doing a vegan spaghetti, you can fucking beef it up with fucking those red lentils pretty easy. And it'll be a bit more satisfying in your gut sort of thing. Not that I know how to have a satisfied gut these days. It's fucking... Oh, Coffin and Hack. I don't think we've got it on your own card. Oh, is Vegemite vegan? I'm pretty certain it is. Fuck. I eat it without much problem. I'm relatively certain it's vegan friendly.
Alright, let me see if I finally
I don't see why it wouldn't be. I prefer Promite, which might not be fully vegan. It's tackier and gluggier and sweeter.
Hey, Jacks, what's going on? Okay, today we're got our tomatoes, got our garlic bread, got our linguine, got our...
So you're making pasta.
Seafood.
We haven't
started yet, so...
Just holding.
We're gonna make
okay,
linguines with seafood. Usually in the restaurant you get linguines with clams. This has got more than that, so...
Oh no. No.
No.
Let me show you first how my mom taught me to make sauce.
Oh God.
My mom would start her sauce with whole tomatoes. Or she would do a mixture of whole tomatoes and crushed tomatoes. Okay, so if she get the, Marzano tomatoes,
the San Marzano tomatoes from a can. Cento is the most accessible and I think best brand. Those are not San Marzano tomatoes.
I feel like you did a nose claw earlier, and I missed it.
The sauce is a lot thicker in San Marzano's. That's just me.
That's just me.
Okay, 2 cans is
but she would
standard.
only season 1
What?
for the whole sauce.
Like, nobody likes Jack. He's not good at cooking, and, like, he's half disabled now, so he can barely fucking
garlic salt.
do what he wants to do and all of that. And he still has a huge and loyal audience that
That's
Dave
a
would
lot of
have.
garlic salt! Or garlic powder.
Like, I don't think that it's all just people doing some kind of perverse sympathy watching of whatever either because of this bullshit.
Dude, that's enough garlic or onion powder or garlic powder, whatever the fuck you just put in there, for a 10-gallon vat!
Regardless of all the fucking valid criticisms of Jack, he's still more fucking attractive and personable in the eyes of the general public than Dave. Oh my god. And yeah, that's a perfectly fine amount if she's using
Some people have
powdered
backed
shit.
off out of pity, but I think Jack's a shitty human being, so I don't care.
That's a fucking fair sloppy sauce.
So, put a little salt in there.
Yeah, he's doing that performative fucking, because he's got nothing to actually...
Jesus!
When you do salt, you're obviously gonna do some pepper.
Oh my god, the blender will not crack the peppercorns! Okay, I'll be completely fair. It might crack a few. Oh my god, this fucking sauce is already fucked!
Oh, did he? I missed it. Do I need to click? Unless...
Oh my god, what is this? And you're Italian!
So, I like a lot of pepper.
Yeah, true. I looked back up to a perfect
I like a lot of pepper too. Even for me, that's overkill!
That is a fair bit of pepper, isn't it? I mean, might be a camera angle, but it does look pretty fucking...
spice jars for everything without a goddamn... Okay, there's these things. They're available even at Dollar
don't
Tree.
tell us about deli
fucking
containers.
measuring spoon.
Oh, a measuring spoon,
Buy
great.
some.
No, Dave, no, listen. We don't have baby mouth.
Jesus Christ!
You may have your own if you
Oh my god, this is good. This thing is gonna taste like shit.
If you try.
The only way I would be adding that many dried herbs to a sauce is if I was making it with the intention of canning it.
if he's fucking whatever, it's like,
my god! I think the most I have ever added.
Dude, he's making a sauce from tin tomatoes. Get over your fucking self.
2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, maybe 1. This is a half a cup. Because Jack does not have the finesse to do things by hand like that. Again, Jack, you can pick up teaspoons and tablespoons and measuring cups at the Dollar Tree. Please go there.
There we go. That's just 1 can.
I'm not even clicking trigger because he's so pretending to. He's just
unless your
reaching.
Pot
he's searching for shit.
10-gallon vat that's over seasoned.
I don't even know what he's doing with all this shit yet because I wasn't listening.
Okay.
Just fucking.
This is perfectly seasoned. It will mix beautifully.
This is a marinade or something,
That
isn't it?
looks like salsa. Not tomato sauce.
Oh, it's a sauce. Is he going to be
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bring the pot over here. Get that poured in.
Oh my god.
This is fine. It's fucking. He's throwing it together from tomatoes. It's
Still
fine.
remaining.
Yeah, and see, there's heaps more. Fucking, this is the kind of, like, humble, modest presentation that you should be giving to your cooking, Dave. Like, because you could be, like, reaching people at a level where it's like, hey, this is what you can kind of do with shit that's relatively affordable or available to you or whatever.
Then bring it over to your burner you're going to use. Turn it on low.
There's so much shit that I would do differently if I were doing any of this.
Pasta sauce I have ever seen.
But there's nothing.
Damn life.
There's nothing.
Oh my god in heaven, what is that?
David.
So let's try that right now.
Did he just... Oh, we don't have our colours and points.
Put it on low.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's the basics.
No! Yeah, it's the basics! How not to do shit!
To my mom's sauce, but I want to talk about this.
Did your mother hate you? This sauce, if she actually made it this way in your childhood, which I highly doubt, this is considered child abuse.
Just for a minute. Okay? You could have pasta
Please
every
clap.
night.
I didn't pick up on the please clap until he was looking at the chat.
If you serve this to your wife or husband, it's considered spousal abuse. Your kid,
now
child
it's
abuse.
definitely a please clap because he had to try to reconstruct the failed joke.
This is a crime against humanity. This is what our government should do when we capture a terroristic piece of shit. And he's like,
extended please clap.
You have violated my human fucking rights, you piece of shit. Just literally say, we'll let you go. Eat a plate of pasta with this fucking sauce on it.
The accent, we don't have does a voice, but
I'll give him everything. It's Muhammad, he's the piece of shit.
With a different meat in the sauce.
Oh wow, please clap is there. I didn't realise, sorry.
Is tomato sauce?
So that makes it dangerous. I would have clicked it before he even started that.
You put
hey, clever.
It's gonna taste different.
Yeah, no, good luck, man.
Then if you put pork or pig's feet or
I was in Scum for a little while, but then
meats in the
it is what it is.
You cook with different pastas.
I'm gonna grind up some weed and do a smoke check in your name.
We didn't feel like we were eating pasta again and again because the flavor was completely different. Keep this on low till it becomes a simmer. The reason why you start off
why are terrorists suddenly
Italian grandmas cried in unison.
Really low.
God, could they beat them with their goddamn rolling pins?
Fantasize about violence.
So that the seasoning can flavor all the sauce. Has time to cook.
The only sauce that I remember being a different color is vodka sauce.
Sauce.
Okay.
What do you
Or if you add
about?
like Alfredo or ricotta to it.
What? Literally, what the fuck are you
Or
talking
cream.
about?
I take that back, cream too.
And then I will show you the rest. I want to talk about
Dave sauces.
Please don't.
Yeah.
The Italians use 2 different ingredients.
Sorry, I forgot. So yeah, that checks out.
To cut the acid, so you don't get like acid reflux, you don't have acid issues, because this is highly acidic. They'll either, which I don't recommend, they'll put sugar in.
Yes, a pinch of sugar, but that's more to deal with the tinniness of the canned tomatoes. Not anything to do with acid. And whatever he's going to do is going to be horrible.
Dose it with fuck. Oh, pause, man.
Oh, God, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, and I don't even believe in those 3.
Oh, yeah.
Put, a couple of tablespoons of sugar in. But what my mom did, we used to put wine, Burgundy. You're supposed to put Merlot. But
So, Minty Treasure, I do the same anyway, like fucking...
We were kids. Burgundy.
What the fuck are you talking about? You couldn't afford Merlot. Merlot is not a specialty wine. You can literally go to Total Wine and pick up a bottle of Yellowtail Merlot for $5. It was cheaper when you were a kid. And you don't need to spend a shit ton on wine if you're going to cook with it. It just has to be drinkable.
It was a lot cheaper. My mom would use Burgundy. I got Merlot. We're going to put that in right.
I got to think honey'd work just as well, but it's the amount.
If I was listening properly, I might have given him a rare W for that, because
or 2, because it's just a pinch of sugar.
With limits, to a certain extent, it is true that fucking cooking wine doesn't need to be the best one on the fucking shelf.
Unless you like sweeter sauce, then by all means add more. So if you're going to do honey, just a drop or 2.
Now,
for 2 cans of tomatoes.
So we're going to show you about how much wine we put in. We put in a lot of wine because it also flavors it.
Oh my God! And you cook it over a low heat. So you're getting okay. This is why the sauce tastes great to you. You're drunk when you consume it.
But
come on, mate.
So don't worry about alcohol.
Dave.
Don't put it in.
Yes, alcohol cooks off at a low temp, but to get the effect. It's generally over higher heat and used to deglaze the pan, not dumped into a barely active sauce.
Right away, it'll cook off. Thank you, honey.
What did I miss? I heard him telling other people that they were drunk and had no taste buds, and then I had to give the dog his drink.
So I don't know why you couldn't afford that when you were a kid.
What? What are you talking about?
Give me 1 second.
How Bordeaux would be more expensive because you got to import that from France, which is odd for an Italian household to use French wine. If I was Italian, which I'm not, I'm descended from the people that kicked the crap out of the Italians.
And see how they've fallen, if true.
You'd use like
Jesus, Dave. You gotta settle down a bit.
Because Bordeaux is French. Oh, whatever. Why do I try? What do I do? Why?
Because you want to try to convince people that you've got some kind of knowledge. Hey, was that? That was a yellow.
That is literally 1 glass of wine.
Big glass.
That's Australian.
Small are your these? Oh my God, Jack! Yellowtail is not goddamn a wine tasting wine. It's not one that it's like 150.
You should be using fucking slippery fish. It used to be $5 a bottle, and it was the best.
It's literally your friends are coming over that day, so you just pull a couple bottles of fucking yellowtail out.
Clean skins with a fucking fancy label on it for some reason.
With the sauce, it gives a great flavor. The alcohol.
My personal thought, and again, you're supposed to use this in the deglazing process because after you cook the fucking meat,
dude.
But anyway, if you're not a wine snob, just find a wine you like and just have that. Don't get drunk on wine, though. Or you will pay the ultimate price. Or wish you did.
What a pussy.
Will cook off.
I do drink wine on rare occasions, but I usually only have one glass. Like, if I ever had to quit drinking, or I could only have, like, one or two, if I ever got to that point, I'd be like, okay, well, then I'm switching to red wine.
Just red wine. That's what you like, is it? Just the red one.
We can just let it.
Just a box of that red one, please.
Cooking one, it might be salted, but it is garbage. If you can't drink it, why the fuck are you cooking with it? I know it gets stolen sometimes by bums to be consumed, but then again, to get their fix, they often steal vanilla extract, which is about 45% alcohol, I think. And then they steal Listerine, which more often than not kills them.
Let it get wonderful before we
Jack, you didn't even stir that properly. What the hell is that?
Dave, come on. Fucking hell, dude.
We've been
He is not gonna cook.
Have you listened to a single one of the, like, have you watched any of your own videos?
All that is fucking holy, do not let him cook. Oh my god.
Fuck. The juice main in chat there just saying his dad used to drink flagons of rosé.
That's not simmering! That's slowly stewing at best!
Big skillet to make the pasta. We got the sauce simmering right now.
Oscar.
He's not gonna cook pasta in a goddamn frying pan. Oh my god in heaven.
Oh my god in heaven.
Oh my god.
For a famous god.
Now it's time to add the seafood. I'm gonna make
That'd be rosé. Rosé is like white Zinfandel. It's a combination of red and white. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no! Oh my god, no!
What can we click? That it's still not triggered because it's still performative though.
Mixture of squid, mussels, shrimp.
Did you check to see if the mussels were clean? And the shrimp clean?
And scallops, okay? So let's...
That'll be a good gift. I like that. Alright, fine.
It is true that my seafood cooking game is... I'm way more familiar with land animals than I am sea creatures, because I live in the...
Fine, even if I know that he's putting it on
the world,
that's
except for
true,
maybe Siberia. I know nothing about squid, mussels. I know little about shrimp. They like to be seared. But I know for a fact you have to sear scallops!
Shrimp and scallops.
Oh my god, this thing is just gonna stew into a tomato seafood medley broth! What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ! I didn't think Strokes could look. Well, no, he's been doing this for years, so. Jack, how can you cook for this many years and still be this monumentally bad at it?
Dave, that's quite a question to ask.
In there. We'll take a look. I love seafood. I may put.
And the sea hates you.
I've got no idea what this bag that he's bought is, but I don't care what it is. I don't like what I'm seeing at all.
Vegan, but Jack, you are really proving their point.
Let's see. How's it look? Can we fit another bag in there? Probably.
You're gonna add another bag. Oh my God in heaven.
He's so Christian today.
This already looks like shit! I never thought I'd say this my entire time on YouTube. I've been doing YouTube getting close to 2 decades.
Good to see you, Ms. Bean.
Pray with me. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Please save us from this fucking abomination.
Alright, let's get the other bag in there.
We still didn't get a Jesus tap.
Yep. There we go. So I bought 2 bags. Because I ain't eating the pasta. I'm eating seafood.
Dave Iden, you either get a job or we're sending you off to live on the land.
I think the water
I'm good, Annie. It's just
I
the
think
weeds of
the
this shit.
liquid level has increased.
So Tammy just came in and said that the sauce looks a little runny. If
Yes, because you added a shit ton of water to it when you put all that fucking seafood in.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't even know
Why do
the
you
product,
think
so it's
every
like,
time I make pasta, and I don't give a fuck
basically.
if I'm using beef, pork, chicken,
I don't know if that was a frozen product or what he had there, so I don't need to know more to know that I didn't like it, but
because you'll end up with this, whatever the fuck that is.
It's not going to be anything worse than what you've served up, Dave. Like,
there was ice in the bag, so probably.
Oh, so yeah, so it was frozen. That's fucked. I presumed it would have had to be.
No, the goddamn. And that pot doesn't even look hot enough to cook seafood. The water is in the seafood. Where the fuck do you think we get broth from? You? Oh my God!
If it's too runny, let it simmer like this for an extra 10 minutes. All that steam is.
To cook this
I'm not
amount
eating.
of liquid out, you need to let it cook for about 6 or 7 hours.
The expert in cold cookware is
You don't even have a proper simmer going on. Hell, there is scum building on the goddamn top.
Hasn't he come back later saying it's already? But there's.
Let the sauce cool a little bit. It'll thicken out. Then apply it to the pasta.
Oh my
God! So far, the pasta's perfect. We're about ready to.
I don't even care about the pasta at this point. I don't give a shit. It's this abomination in the pot.
Add the seafood, and everything should be good.
Are you gonna serve it up, Jeff?
So I'm gonna.
Oh man, yes.
Oh yes, I love my pasta sauce runnier than fucking chicken broth. I don't know what this is, but it is not pasta sauce. It's seafood tomato broth bullshit crap.
Oh shit, snooze.
Top of it, bring it over.
And watch, you'll say it's the greatest thing ever.
And just top it.
That looks like what a zombie barfs up on a fucking plate of pasta.
Yeah, it's,
You've killed me, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
I'm going to kill myself after the end of this stream.
Like, I mean...
After I cook dinner.
Wait, do we need to report that or something?
And maybe do another live stream on my other channel.
Another live stream on your other channel.
I don't know what to say. I've never seen anything like this. What the fuck is that? God damn it! Fucking hippo puke looks more appetizing.
Add a little shaker cheese.
Oh man, the photo. Oh, that's
shaky
sad.
Parmesan cheese. And you're supposed to be Italian.
That's really bad.
God forbid you spend the extra couple of bucks. Actually, I think it's cheaper to buy the wedge of Parmesan cheese.
And the little door handles on the cabinet make it look like it's dripping down.
But it looks perfect, so...
No, it doesn't,
so
mate.
quick.
It doesn't make Dave's food look any better, but it's not good.
I don't know why you wear the crucifix, Jack. You make baby Jesus weep with this shit.
He's saying all of them except for Jesus tap dancing.
Hold on, don't want to burn my guts.
The pasta isn't even... The sauce isn't even sticking to the pasta. That's how thin it is.
Stop using technically correct stuff to make it look like you're not a dickhead, Dave. It's Dave quality. You should recognize that food, Dave. Like, you should be like, oh yeah, yep. Oh man, you don't. Alright, I've seen enough. You served it up. We don't need to watch you eat the whole fucking thing. Dave, you can actually... You've done this video. No, see? We didn't need to see that. Now we've seen it. And that's all your fault, Dave. What do you think we're going to get out of the rest of the video, Dave? This is one that you can... You really have watched enough this time.
Reduced to this. I don't know what the hell GM Entertainment is, but... Does it stand for gross mulch? Because that's what he made.
That was weak. If I said that, I'd be wishing I didn't say it. I'd be like, that was weak.
One more video. I can't end it on that.
It's going to be the sandwich lady, isn't it?
We're going to go to Chud's Barbecue. Pizza on a pellet grill.
Now I wish it was the sandwich lady.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Chud's Barbecue. My name is Brad.
This is one of the... He watches these dudes, and they're not that bad. They just...
Delicious,
it feels like they're... Oh, wow, it's something different.
Scratch made. Amazing!
So he's making pizza, cool.
Pellet grill. We're making some pepperoni. We're making straight cheese and a lovely margarita on a pellet grill. Coming up.
Glue masters, yeah, that's...
Now, he's not going to actually make his own pepperoni.
This is some flour. Pat it dry. And
that would be Dave's face, not even get invited to,
I really recommend
his own fucking cooking contest.
You can find it at any Walmart, and I really recommend, if you're going to make pizza at home, get the 00 shit.
High protein, really finely ground flour, which is perfect for making Neapolitan style pizzas, which is exactly what we're doing today, because I've always wanted to know, can you make a pizza on a pellet grill? And there are several ways you could go about doing this. I'm sure you could get away with throwing a baking steel on the top rack and cranking that thing up to 600 degrees and get some decent results. But lucky for us, Yoda Smokers actually makes a wood-fired pizza oven attachment for the Yoda Smoker.
One of the things that helps to trick Dave into some of his
Got your nice pizza stone, got your nice whatever the fuck this is, alright.
Some of his unearned confidence is the fact that, short of a complete disaster, if you do even the bare minimum to make your own base sauce and pizza, you're going to enjoy it a lot more than,
because making that pellet grill even more versatile, I didn't
watch as an add-in coming.
Everything from cold smoking all the way up
no doubt, although there will be for you.
Ooh, I love cold smoking. Especially cheese.
Yeah, smoke check. I agree.
Right now, I've still got about 2 more.
I'm holding a packed bong, Chronic. I just hadn't grabbed the bong yet.
Maybe 4 before I can actually smoke cheese again. Because the grill can only get up to a maximum of 90 degrees, and it's like 95 out now, so I'd be fucked. The cheese will start melting.
That's directly grilling. And now you're telling me you can make pizzas on it too? Pretty cool. But before we go ahead and fire this thing up, we need to make ourselves some pizza dough. Start them going into our mixer with our water and our yeast. And we'll give that a quick little mix. And then in with all of our flour. And mix that till it comes together. And once a shaggy dough ball has come together, I'm going to let this sit here for about 20 to 30 minutes to autolyse and let all that water kind of absorb into the flour, making sure everything is nicely hydrated, and we're going to start the gluten building process. And after about 20 minutes, this is looking good. So now in we go with our salt. And we're going to knead this for about 10 to 15 minutes, a good long time.
The way out.
And after a nice long knead, out this dough comes. And just like that, we've got ourselves a beautiful smooth dough ball. So now into a bowl we go. Cover this up and we're gonna let this rise for the next while, probably 2, maybe 4 hours. 4 hours later, this is looking nice and big, looking a lot more smooth, and I haven't done anything at all. No stretch and folds or anything like that, just kind of letting this proof at room temp. And it's looking really nice. We have bubble. But now we gotta divide it up into some dough balls. So out it comes. Boop, punch that down a little bit. And now we're gonna divide this into some 250 gram dough balls. And now we're gonna take all this seam.
I have no idea what the hell is 250 grams converted to ounces. Because I make 6-ounce dough balls. Well, so about 8.
No shit.
Almost 9.
Oh, I should close the game. Because you can hear all the scum noises in the background. That's not
and tuck them to the underside, giving us a nice taut ball, making sure to pinch closed any openings on the bottom. Give us some shaping on the table here. And just like that, a beautiful looking little dough ball. And once all of our balls are formed, into a little proofing box we go. Any container will work for this. And this is nicely greased up so nothing sticks. Place the lid on top and park this in the fridge. And at this stage, you could just let these balls rest for another 2 hours or so, just because we just worked it all up, so we want to let that relax. And then go ahead and make your pizza. But by parking it in the fridge overnight or up to a few days, it's going to let a secondary cold fermentation happen, which is going to help the dough relax even more and add a lot more flavor. So overnight or up to 3 days on this, but we'll probably hit this on day 2. Hey, y'all, just wanted to jump in here real quick and let you know that this weekend is our annual Memorial Day sale. It's one of our big...
Okay.
I rarely have that kind of patience.
Toppings for our pizzas today include some whole milk mozzarella, freshly shredded, of course. We also got some low moisture mozzarella and some basil if we want to make some margaritas.
Yeah, what's with all the beard padding? Why is he so...
Well, and, you know, we're going to make a couple pepperonis, and these little cup and crisp ones are the best. So now all we got to do is bust out a quick pizza sauce. Start them going into a bowl with some Cento all-in-one crushed tomatoes. These are definitely my favorite tomato that I've tried. And if you live around here, you can get these at Randall's, which is the only place in town I know that sells them. And at Randall's, they also sell this Tillamook whole milk mozzarella. So I basically only go to Randall's for pizza making supplies. But to this, I'm gonna go in with some kosher salt, some white sugar, a little oregano, and a little bit of granulated garlic. And give that a little buzz. And just like that, our super simple sauce is done. And I should mention right off the bat, this is not traditional Neapolitan pizza sauce. This is leaning a little bit more towards the New York style, but I'm not really trying to make authentic Neapolitan style pizzas today. But if you want to see that, you can check out my first I Got a Pizza Oven video. Those are really good. But today we're kind of doing a mix-up where we're...
Yeah, I'm definitely based on it. It's just... No, well, he's actually said it, like...
That's what I like to make.
And then you can just throw it out without washing or whatever.
Drink it. And now that everything is ready, let's go ahead and get that pizza oven set up.
Like, it's crazy. I thought he was at least, you know, reusing them and shit. Like, we've all got a bunch of fucking little tubs in our fucking cupboards that we use. Like, what the fuck?
Side, and apparently rough side goes up, which seems bad.
I agree. So why is he picking his beak so much?
But there it is, all...
I think the rough side prevents the pizza from sticking and then, of course, eventually burning.
Installed, very easy, not much to it. And because this is my first time using it, I'm gonna let it burn out for a little bit. So we're gonna fire this thing up, boop, and cook it at 350 for about 30-40 minutes just to get all the factory greases off and make sure it's clean. So I just knocked out 3 pizzas. I'll probably put some B-roll over this rant right now. But what happened, that's been happening a lot lately, is my microphone got unplugged in my pocket, which is super frustrating and super annoying. And what I mean by that is this thing has got a little microphone built into it, but I plug a lavalier mic in because it sounds a lot better in the wind and in general. But if this gets unplugged in my pocket, then all the audio is coming out of this thing. So I just shot a bunch of watermelon juice.
Trust me, I've had a few of them. Not with pizza.
A few of what?
But, because I shoot my pizzas, you know, there's usually 6 or 7 episodes for when I do pizza.
You shoot them, is it, Dave?
It's always a big to-do, like, invite a bunch of people over.
It must be a big to-do, yes, of course. All of your friends?
I've had a few where I've been cooking something, like I said, not pizza, but, well, actually there was a burger, and the fucking camera, I didn't know it, the red light turned on, but the memory card was full. So, I got the first part, didn't get the
What a still,
and made 3 beautiful looking pizzas.
It feels like just a friend telling you a story, doesn't it?
Fine by me because we've got ourselves 3 beautiful looking pies, and I've got 3 more doughs. But basically, I had it running at 3
lovely little insight
5 minutes to clean it out, burn it out, and then I cranked it up to 600 degrees, and it's looking really nice. You can see the flames kind of reaching up and over. There's only 2 things I've noticed that I don't really like, and that's one, that I drilled a thermometer into this lid, so this door doesn't quite shut all the way because this probe is definitely leaning right on the top of this thing. So that's my bad, but you don't need to have this lid closed to cook on.
It's crazy just when he wants to be just a cute little guy that is like people can relate to, and it's like, dude, that's you've said that that's not the character you're going for. Why are you trying to be a little dude and pretend to be relatable or something like that? Oh, you just should have been there. It's like, no, Dave, we shouldn't have been there. Nobody gives a fuck about your fake social life.
Hotspot. We're upward of 680 all the way in the back, 630 right up front, about 590. So the stone definitely gets nice and hot. And you can also cook on top of this thing because that clearly gets nice and toasty as well. Rocking at 521 degrees. So if you wanted to cook down a sauce or, you know, I don't know, make a smash burger on your pizza oven, that's an option. But again, I'm going to shut this down to...
That is something that only I would do.
Let that stone keep getting nice and hot.
He's not like the other guys.
And as the technical problems continue, I didn't hit record properly for my little rant about the dough, but we'll get it on the next one. But for this one, we're just stretching it out, trying to make it nice and thin and nice and
raw. Oh no, we've seen how
stretched out onto a
those pizza parties, he's barely able to actually function in the kitchen for all his friends jostling him on the way through, and trying to get drinks from the fridge and doing stuff like
getting as much practice as they could be.
He's so quirky.
And down we go with some of our pizza sauce.
Has Dave got a crush? Is that what's going on here? He hates the sandwich girl, but he's like, I got a crush on this guy.
Different tomatoes and threw a few extra things in there, but it should work out just fine. Just don't yell at me in the comments, all right? Nice, healthy amount of...
I've got my pizza sauce recipes, and I swear by it.
Sauce all the way to the edges. We don't want to get any sauce on the peel. That will mess up the lunch for sure.
We've seen.
We'll start with just cheese, so go down with a little...
That's why you've released the same pizza 200 times in the last 2 years since you learned how to make pizza dough. And before that, in the previous 13 years of your cooking channel or whatever, there was never a single scratch-made pizza. There was just things made out of frozen pizzas.
900-degree ovens like the Gosney's or something like that. So this is going to take a couple minutes as opposed to like 90 seconds, but...
Yeah, but trying to replicate a commercial pizza oven at home is fucking insane. Yes, I know you can buy a wood-fire pizza oven for your house, but again, how often are you going to use it?
Yeah, that was some Queen
really well.
fucking.
And I gotta tell you, I am thoroughly impressed
head
about
bobbing.
how this oven works, because that is just super convenient. Look at it puffing up already, nice and melty, flames shooting out over the side. But we'll give it about a minute.
I think Dave's imagining having a
All
friend.
right, I have to go take a whiz. I will be right back.
I think he muted it. Ugh, gives us a break for a couple of minutes. How have you been, chat? I hope the world's treating you well. Snapchat. Maybe we should have left the game sounds on for like the ambient background. Until I get to my thing, we'll be back. Oh no! You need to see that. That's unfortunate. We're not going to let it distract us, so it's not what we're going to watch today. So. I'm not even telling you what I was looking at. It's a spoil it. I don't mean spoil what it is, I mean spoil the mood by mentioning the dude. Uh-oh. Is he back? He's back. Say we didn't even need to find music. I got jump scared by a different chud who's live at the moment, but we don't want to spoil it. Oh, no, maybe afterwards. Maybe today. I haven't got enough weight. Well, maybe we could do it. I haven't got my notes though. I'm not prepared. I had notes.
And just like that, maybe 3 minutes later, out we come with a beautiful, delicious looking cheese pizza. Like, look at that. That's a beautiful looking cheese pizza. Got some lovely coloring on the crust. Cheese is nice and spotted.
Cheese pizza is so weird.
Overly melted. Let's see what the undercarriage looks like.
It's like,
oh yeah,
where are the ingredients?
It's crazy to me that you can make a pizza that looks that good. Coming off.
That doesn't look very good.
Never would have guessed.
It looks,
but I've got this on a wire rack so the bottom doesn't steam.
Undercooked in some places. The base looks fine, even though it's.
So for this,
it's like the base is a little bit overcooked in places, but the cheese is a bit undercooked.
I think I let it proof a little bit too long at room temp.
And it's just cheese.
Me a little bit with all the
that's just, it wasn't a particularly attractive pizza
for a really long time.
Personally,
so I think they may have overproofed a little bit, which is why the crusts aren't super fluffy, but they still look good enough. But flour on the table, a little bit of flour on your dough. We're gonna go around and start to form the crust and just kind of start pushing from the middle out until we get a nice 12 to 14 inch pie. And there are a lot of techniques for doing this, of which I am not very good at any, so.
See, I like to do 9-inch pies. That's just me. Because
you can't roll and stretch your dough, can you?
It just stretches the dough budget.
Just do the best you can, kind of.
Plus, I'm a big fan of like having a variety of pizzas and then not having everyone be full up on one of them.
You can still do that with large pizzas.
You kind of get your knuckles in there and just kind of pull it apart. A lot of so it's pretty easy to stretch out.
You're just trying to be too fair.
Starts the exact same way. I think we're going to do a pepperoni for this one. So we'll start out with the sauce, a little pecorino, and some more of our low moisture mozzarella, and then down with a bunch of little pepperonis. I'm a pepperoni man myself. That's my go-to pizza. But let me know in the comments below what your favorite kind of pizza is, because there's a lot of cheese.
Combination. My favorite is Meat Lovers, followed by sausage and pepperoni, followed by pepperoni, followed by... Basically, as long as it has meat on it, I'm usually good. Veggies I like on my pizza are onions. I don't mind black olives. I'm not the biggest fan of green peppers.
The way he says black olives
and mushrooms, I just can't.
When he's talking about pizzas, you know he means those little rubber Lego tires. You know the ones that pizza stores will have, and they're just like the little rubber tires that you put on your Lego wheels.
Outside of sauerkraut, I'll try damn near anything on a pizza. I mean, I've had a bacon cheeseburger pizza with shredders on it. And it was delicious because they had the shred us when the pizza was cold enough to handle it.
These lovers out there too.
Don't you try to steal our...
They are a fungus, are they not? That's mold.
A couple more stretches just to make it a little bit bigger. All the weight from the toppings and the cheese and the sauce and whatnot. Make it a little bit easier to make this as big as the peel. And the only problem with not using the screen is I can never get these perfectly round, but that's fine. They still taste good.
But Dave wouldn't even eat kimchi.
On top. Little fry in the pepperoni cups. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Beautiful. If you told me when I started this channel that I'd be making pizzas on a pellet grill one day, I don't think
that one looks heaps better already.
So much better than I anticipated. Looking really nice. Pepperonis aren't getting nearly as crispy as I'd like, so I'm gonna dome this a little bit, kind of hold it up top. That way we don't.
I like
too much,
pizza a little bit overcooked.
Just like that, out of the oven, looking really good yet again. Very
I'll even
it's not a perfect circle, but fuck it, I'd eat the shit out of that.
Cheese isn't splitting too much, not looking too greasy. Well, I mean, there's plenty of pepperoni grease on there. And yet again, a perfect bottom. I'm liking this thing. And for our final pie, we'll do a classic margarita.
Okay, that's closer to a square pie, my friend.
Same sauce.
It still didn't look consistent enough, like, and you can even see when he said, like, fucking,
and down. Followed fresh mozzarella.
When he was saying about the peps and he was raising the thing higher, it's like, yeah, he always says that on screen.
And then down with some fresh basil.
I didn't hear any, I heard, yeah.
Final stretch. And to the pellet grill. Ooh. That is 6 clean launches of the day.
He could be getting confused because
looking just as good as all the rest of them. And
the corn products that they make are made out of a specific type of sort of engineered fungus that
some pepperoni.
Isn't a mold, but it sort of is grown like one, and it's fed egg whites, so it's technically not vegan, sort of, even though it's like
melty, looking like a good pizza to me. Let's go ahead and slice them up.
A fungus. The last one was the best looking.
Ladies, would you like to try some pizzas that I made on a pellet grill?
Yeah.
The pepperoni one's probably most satisfying. But
I have no idea.
What the fuck, Dave?
Before, and I just made 6 of them.
Yeah, the creepy comments, like, I actually blocked it out for a good 4 seconds, then half sack. But you called it.
Hot.
Yes to the piping question.
That's a good sauce.
That's not bad.
That's a good sauce. Yeah, beer petting like crazy suddenly.
Yeah, I know you've been trying to dial it in.
Yeah, I like this sauce. This is not a proper Neapolitan sauce. This is more of a New York style.
Dave's mom is here, so
I like it a lot.
Honestly, everything about this is pretty much New York style, except I used a Neapolitan dough.
Yeah.
So, sure, I'll piss off some Italians.
Well, this is much more doable for us to eat. All of it.
That is good, though. I'm just thoroughly impressed that we got good browning on there.
Yeah,
cheese is
melty.
melty.
There's definitely some good crispage, but like it's still fluffy.
There's a little less top heat on this one than the Gosney, so the cheese doesn't split nearly as much, which is nice, but you still get a nice good bottom on there. Pretty tasty.
This is delicious. I was so hungry.
Dave just once again imagining having friends.
Yeah, the crust is just perfect.
Yep.
You've done it again.
Gotta love a pizza night.
Bravo and pizza.
No complaints. Not too
Well, he'll be getting his dick sucked later.
smoky or anything weird.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that they were even from a smoker.
Yeah.
There's not like any
I don't. Yeah, it feels. I just like the texture. It holds together a little bit more than I feel like in the past.
Basil.
Basil. This one's a little baby guy. All right, well, we're gonna eat all of this and then I'll be right back.
Yep.
And with this pizza crust, I think it is time for the official taste test. Well, it's about to storm out here, so she's too scared to come out, so let's go find her.
Oh, don't give your dog pizza crust.
Dude, it's 100 years old and it's having a little crust.
Fantastic pizzas on a pellet grill. I highly recommend.
Leave the doggo alone.
Complain about there. The bottoms were.
You just shut your fucking mouth.
Were nicely colored around the outside. The cheese was melty and the flavor was.
You can say what you want about all the people, but leave the dog alone. Yeah, it's fine.
I was pretty skeptical going in, but there's really nothing to complain about, and those results speak for themselves. I say the only downside I've noticed is one.
Mommy, Daddy, Daisy, I need a little help.
It could use a little more top heat, but you know, a little bit of doming will help with that. And 3, it ate through a lot of pellets. I think it went through about 15 pounds of pellets. But then again, I did do the initial burn in for 30, 45 minutes. Then I cranked it up to 600 degrees and let it burn for another hour. And then I made 6 pizzas, let it keep rolling, and reheated most of them to slice up. So if I was under normal circumstances, it probably wouldn't seem that ridiculous, but something to keep in mind. And all in all, I'm super pumped that this pellet grill is now even more versatile. And if you have this grill and you don't have a dedicated pizza oven yet, I would 100% recommend picking this thing up because that worked out very well. But all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that subscribe button. Let YouTube know by dropping a like on this video. If you give this recipe a try for yourself, be sure to tag.
Alright. Well, that is the show for today.
Oh,
See everyone tomorrow or later tonight. And good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Well, that was a shit stream. Right, so I have to close this. I have to go to here. Go to here. So with Dave, you know what you're in for. You know the type of chud you're dealing with. But Dog, what's going on? Why are you standing up? You've got your blanket on. I'll just fix this dog. I'll be back. I'm going to go under here. So there's been some nice shit. Actually, that's what I meant to do. Is some I don't know, some nice shit's gone down. Like those tape boys got arrested. That seems pretty nice. I was just seeing out the corner of my eye when Dave was finishing up, but apparently that Greg Watt there. Where did it go? Oh, this is an hour video. Jeez. Over financial.
Oh, Greg Locke was just raided by the FBI. Oh my God. What the hell is going on right now? Federal agents and local law enforcement recently raided
well, I've
the
seen
home.
Enough. So that's some good news. Now you're ready to experience something fucking horrible. Let's just pause this for a minute. Sorry, my browser's acting weird. I think the RAM's fucking up or something. Memories, like... Alright, so... Well, first we have to do this. Congratulations, dingo. Complete prediction. I'm pretty certain he's dead. He's been dead for a few years. I think that, like, they might be taking the batteries out now, at least. I've decided he's dead, so. Yeah, I heard enough from that. That was just so that we could get the nice little bit of news of, like, yet another fuckhead getting some amount of fucking... because now you're gonna have to... He's Has he got a shirt on at least? Yeah. So this is a guy that I will do a video on soon, a stream on soon.
So I think this is in reference to the sleep thing I was talking about and my experience last night.
I spend a lot of time being really toxic harassing this dude.
Whatever is playing on YouTube ends up in my dream. It's so bizarre.
We're gonna have to change the. I'm sorry, also Ash, for when you end up watching.
Well, it's not bizarre, is it? It makes total sense. Of course. If there's something playing in the external, of course, your brain is going to be hearing that whilst, let's just say, the brain's creating a dream. I mean, I'm sure it's not that, but, you know,
actually,
whatever the hell's
happening
with the dream state, that, of course, it's going to filter through. I mean, that seems very obvious to me, not bizarre. And also very concerning. Like, I think you should really, you know, ask yourself if you want that, and so should I. So I tell myself that, well, I listen to, you know, Schopenhauer.
So this is live at the moment.
Nothing negative, like, you know, like, you know, these people.
This dude.
Can you imagine?
This is why I need to do the full stream to actually explain some of this to you. So this dude.
And I've been here.
Where to start?
That your level
was born in 1985 in Sheffield. In his mid-30s, his parents told him he had to get a job, so he started walking dogs in the neighbourhood. Eventually they set up a dog care business, daycare business for him, which I've got company's house records for all of his businesses. I've got copies of all news articles, videos, petitions, all sorts of different shit, but I haven't got them to hand right now, so I'm trying to give you the quick rundown. The doggy daycare got closed down after videos surfaced of him and the staff abusing the animals. He tried to pivot into a few other businesses for a while, and then left the UK and went to South America for a little while, and went on the like hippie fucking circuit there, and got a dose of ayahuasca into him and got into a bit of acid and mushrooms and shit, and decided, well, he already had a lot of the real spiritual grifting bullshit going on before he left. He's a huge anti-vaxxer, but the type of person that will sit there, see a person, I've got a video. So
I take it to those levels where I'm like, I don't even these high vibrational videos that I watch, I don't even trust them. You know, how do we know that they haven't? You know, like every song, if you play it backwards, is basically a demon screaming at you, and the words are crazy. Like, go.
Now, he doesn't believe a word that he's saying here, okay? What he's doing is he's applying the common scammer filter, where he adds increasingly ridiculous and stupid things to filter out anybody capable of any real critical thinking or anything like that might give any pushback. And so, because he wants them to open their wallets, he takes a lot of donations from people, but he also has people pay him by the hour to talk to them, but only this, like, because I've hung around in the chat and, like, sussed out some of the people fucking sending him money and all this kind of shit, and it's like, he's doing all this guru affirmation for gullible fuckwits, essentially. But
so, you know,
he had a video the other day about visiting what he calls rent boys in Southeast Asia, where he is.
I put what little I have into gold.
Let's see, how do I...
And now
is there a reason?
Well, it doesn't matter because Bitcoin's crashed as well. Like, you know, so basically for me, it's just swapping it between gold and Bitcoin, and I've done the whole shitcoin thing as well. Obviously, lost about 100 grand doing that.
It's okay.
So yeah, I've just given up. I've
just downloaded something really stupid.
Or gold or silver, you know, any of the metals are fine, and you just leave it there. That's my ethos.
I don't want to see the downloads. What's this? What's going on here? I'm trying to find this other video for you that I've got, because it's a bit hard to find online, but I've got it saved.
Yeah, the cats are here shrieking away and trying to escape and really annoying me. Freud would have a lot to say about this stream. Poo fiction, Victor Gazes, evacuations. He would be getting an abacus out tallying his feet. Very funny and very true. %5 conspiracies, 5% travel, 90% talking about his arse. Is that a problem? Is that meant to be a criticism? All right, ER is definitely working. Thanks, Arcadian. Oh God, no, I couldn't think of anything worse. We're back to fart chat. That's much more interesting than these puppets that I was recommended in the last comment. I love a good fart. A good resounding guff is great.
So I'm blocked in a lot of his channels, of course.
Plebs, you just get better and better and better. I might have to start saying your name properly soon. You're great. You're great.
Recent files.
Yeah, I think we'd get on quite well.
Oh, recent? So, awesome.
I think we'd get on. I think we'd like if we were caught a plane together. I think we'd get on quite well because we could just rip the piss out of the external. But the minute I tried to take you everywhere, you'd get.
Funny he should mention a plane right now when I find this video.
To the world's biggest zombie I've ever seen. We've got a mask, we've got a cover, we've got a hood over, we've got the spray poison shit on hands, we've got the wincing whenever I move my leg anywhere near him. Wow, this guy is petrified of life, absolutely petrified. And gormless and motionless and dead. I must have had at least. Oh God, he's definitely had 4, hasn't he? Yeah, this guy might be an 8 Pfizer boy. Yeah, he's fucked. She balls. You know, playing with libtards is one of my favourite pastimes, and I've been having some right fun with this guy. He's been away the whole time. He's been listening to what I've said. I've just done a libtard news sat next to this massive libtard. Been calling him a zombie, been barring in his face. He will not move. Still, he's white as well, so he definitely knows what I'm saying. Kind of a crippling fear that these libtards live under. You know, there's one of two things. He's either going to keep doing this or he'll go mental, because that's all they can do. They're either just like.
Also, because he was wearing a mask.
Bigger, transformer. Or they just do this. I find when I'm in person with them, they do this. Online, they do. Have some movement. Oh, no. Oh. 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 Is there a little bit of humanity left in there? Have the vaccines completely taken over? Is there a little bit of consciousness left? Any consciousness to drop? Do we have a little drop of consciousness there? Oh, I'm going to keep hiding under the hood. Hiding under the mask. They love the mask because they get to hide. He's been putting poison on his hands too. That makes him feel more safe. Poisoning himself.
Local time. Very simply, please remain seated and fasten your seatbelt until the fasten seatbelt sign is switched off and the aircraft comes to a complete stop. On behalf of our Asia, Captain and artillery crews, we would like to thank you very much for your time today. If you need any assistance on arrival, please contact our ground staff.
There's no one to tell me what to do. Where's the BBC News? Tell me what to do. This man next to me is alive. Oh, I don't know how to deal with alive people. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Yes, he is scary cheeks. He's got a habit of it. I have to tell myself over and over again the dude's got headphones in and he doesn't have to listen to this shit. But because I tooth and claw at this cunt, like I'd be fucking going ape shit. You don't box me in a tight place like this. Like it wouldn't have lasted a minute.
online. There's no need to be scared of them. You know, once they've got past the bigot, the sexist, the Islamophobe, the name calling, they can't do anything. Like, they are very, very weak people. Like,
I'm trying to be careful with what I say, Scabby Cheeks, because I might go visit his local area soon, since he's in Southeast Asia.
And any consciousness is being vaccinated out of him. So yeah, he's fucked, man. Can you imagine being on your phone while someone just sits next to you and slags you off? And you just do absolutely nothing about it. That's a vaccinated libtard for you. Powerless, weak, pathetic. Done. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? You had a nice flight? Great. So this is incredibly cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've just had enough of it, I just don't care anymore. I so pathetic. It's just nice to start laughing at when we take a piss out of it. I mean, look at this. What the fuck is that? What a joke. Right, bud? You have a nice flight? Oh, Poison's out, look. He's about to spray himself with poison. That'll make himself feel better. What poisonous contraptions have we got? How many vaccines did you have, bro? He's about to spray this poison on his hands. He's not been poisoned enough yet. Oh, he has actually got headphones in, so maybe he hasn't been here. What fun. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Right, bub? Are you there? Is there any soul left? Do we still have a soul? It's not looking good soul-wise. Oh dear, you're just hiding behind the bush. I'm not sure, mate. I ask myself the same question every day. How's your life working out? You enjoying it? How about those vaccines? Are you glad you took them? Why do you still feel the need to wear a mask? Do you think you're a bit stupid? Can't cope with liability, can you? Question, man. Poor thing. Zombie, zombie, in a whole queue of people without masks. Very strange behaviour. But he's clearly dead inside. Oh dear. Definitely had to channel my childhood inner bully there. That was pretty mean of me. A lot of fun though, but yeah, even I was cringing inside a little bit. But I'm just at the point where I'm so done with these libtards. There's nothing left but to take the piss out of them. Like there's no hope for them. They're dead inside already. Their hearts are fucked. They're vaccinated. They've basically got HIV. This is an AIDS victim now, and he's done it to himself. So it's hard to have any sympathy for him. But yeah, like, funny. And if you think that was funny, then like and subscribe, because there'll be a lot more of that. Maybe not like proper bullying like that, but I speak my mind, and I take the piss out of these fucking idiots, and I call them what they are. They are fucking idiots who are destroying the world. So it's time to start calling them out and ridiculing them. As you can see, they're here to be ridiculed. They can't do anything about it because they're just fucking robotic morons. So yeah, like and subscribe for more ridiculing of libtards. Has arisen. Now that I've left, there he is, look. Zombieing it up. Zombie, zombie, zombie.
I've got another video somewhere, but we'll take a quick detour and we'll just do a little... we find ourselves on Company's house. So Pause to Play Limited must have been when he was doing his dog walking. The doggy den was, let's just see what the doggy den was, okay? Let's just find out while we're sitting here what the doggy den was. The doggy den daycare. Scarborough, no, that doesn't feel right. We're in the wrong place. Let's try Sheffield. What's this? Sheffield City Council e-petition. The request is blocked. What does this say? Closure and removal of licensing for the doggy den. Oh, what could this be? Wait, The Sun. Dog abuse. Sickening footage shows workers kicking dogs and throwing toys at them at an animal daycare centre. Oh, okay. So we're not going to actually watch that. Don't worry, chat. But, Boss Tom GREATOREX said, oh, so this is the company that your parents bought for you, is it, Tom? When you were living in their house and you were walking dogs and they got sick of you being there. Shock video shows handler kicking dog. This is from... how do we get back to... Death threats for dog care centre after... A dog day centre has received death threats after a video appearing to show animal cruelty. Who's this fella here? Oh, who's that? That looks familiar. Doggy den owner says the videos do not reflect his business of 5 years. A dog day care centre. So yeah, he shut down. He sold the business to somebody else. They from what I gather, they tried to rebrand, but still it failed or whatever. He did do a GoFundMe afterwards. There's a bunch of other articles about it. But let's see. Doggy Den, Sheffield. Let's type GoFundMe. Crowdfunder UK. What is that? Save the Doggy Den. He managed to raise 500 quid, 400. So he was already starting to beg off of people when he'd already fucking started his own bullshit here, fucking kicking around dogs and getting his fucking business that was made for him shut down. So as I said, after that, like, he did have a few scams that he tried to pull that never got off the ground. This Lions and Lentils, he wanted to do a cat cafe, a vegan cat cafe, but COVID ruined it for him apparently. That, or, you know, he was just having trouble because he had to dissolve his old business that his parents paid for, and that was left insolvent. And so, like, you know, because you can read all the shit on Company's House when everything was, you know, but so, and around that time, he's fled to, fled, that's a hard word, isn't it? Maybe he wasn't fleeing anything in particular, but he went to, I believe, Peru or somewhere like that. Eventually he finds himself in Thailand for a while, where he's running a drop-in centre for hippie expats. So, but if we just have a quick look, Tom GREATOREX, Sheffield, Thailand. What do we find? I think I just spelled Thailand wrong. What's this? Oh, he had troubles when he was in Thailand. And then he ended up getting beaten up there. And he left. But wait, what happened when, like, wait, let's try tourist arrested Thailand. And then we can just see, like, oh, maybe he doesn't get named in the article. I'll have to go to my, right, I've got some notes, I'll admit. Where is it? I had better, more relevant notes for an actual fucking stream, but since we're here. So what's this? What's this on organically finding just by Googling his name right now and not by inserting a link? Oh, it's a YouTube video? Some Thai... I'm just going to fix this for you because it's been pissing me off. So yeah, we're on some Thai YouTube channel now. And it's like, I don't know, 8 million subscribers on this PPTV HD 36.
คุณผู้ชมคะมีเรื่องที่เกี่ยวข้องกับชาวต่างชาติอีกแล้วคราวนี้เป็นชาวอังกฤษนะคะมีการอัดคลิปค่ะแล้วก็พูดถึงคนไทยนี่ในภาพรวมเลยนะทั้งคนไทยทั้งเจ้าหน้าที่ทั้งหน่วยงานต่างๆแล้วเป็นการพูดถึงในแง่ลบอะค่ะคือมีการวิพากษ์วิจารณ์บ้านเราพูดอย่างนั้นเถอะซึ่งล่าสุดนะคะตำรวจท่องเที่ยวแม่ฮ่องสอนก็มีการเรียกตัวนักท่องเที่ยวคนนี้แล้วก็เตรียมดำเนินคดีเห็นบอกว่าเนี่ยจะพิจารณาถึงขั้นที่จะเนรเทศออกนอกประเทศ
so did you actually get deported from Thailand, is it Tom? And that's why you can't go back there. And that's why you ended up in a different...
Also just this like dawdly nature, like this like... You know, like I'll do something if I'm told to do it, but until I'm told to do it, I'll just stand here and stare at the sky, like... It's just unbelievable, like... It's so hard to get your head around when you come from a Western environment. I mean, even the West, like, at least they know we're meant to be doing something. Like it's like they think you're paying them to do nothing. It's just bizarre.
นี่แค่บางช่วงบางตอนนะคะของคลิปที่นายโทมัสปีเตอร์เกรทอริกส์เป็นชาวอังกฤษค่ะโพสต์ลงในโซเชียลนะคะแล้วเนื้อหาคือความจริงก็โพสต์หลายคลิปนะแต่ว่าเนื้อหาแต่ละคลิปเนี่ยมันก็ล้วนแล้วแต่เป็นการวิพากษ์วิจารณ์คนไทยแล้วก็พาดพิงไปถึงหน่วยงานภาครัฐภาคเอกชนคือเป็นแง่ลบทั้งหมดค่ะอย่างคลิปหนึ่งเขาพูดบอกแบบนี้บอกว่าคนไทยอ่ะเป็นคนไม่ซื่อสัตย์ต่อตัวเองเป็นคนที่กลัวไม่กล้าพูดอะไรออกมาตรงๆพูดอ้อมๆดังนั้นจึงถูกกดขี่ข่มเหงจากคนชั้นสูงรวมถึงถูกรัฐบาลชักจูงทำให้คนทั้งประเทศฉีดวัคซีนโควิด -19 ไปถึง98%และเขามองว่าคนพวกนั้นเป็นซอมบี้คนที่พาดพิงไปถึงเรื่องของวัคซีนนี่เพิ่งมีข่าววัคซีนด้วยนะคะขณะที่อีกคลิปหนึ่งค่ะอันนี้พูดถึงตำรวจไทย บอกว่าปกติเนี่ยคุณยัดเงินให้ตำรวจเท่าไหร่อันนี้เหมือนคุยกับคนดูนะปกติคุณไม่จ่ายใช่ไหมแต่เรื่องนี้เป็นปกติในไทยเขาบอกเป็นเขาไม่จ่ายค่าอะไร
This was from 2 years ago
หรือจะให้ก็แค่เลี้ยงกาแฟหรือน้ำเปล่าสักขวดแต่พออยู่นานๆเข้าถึงรู้ว่าอ๋อนี่เป็นเรื่องปกติของเมืองไทยเพราะถ้าผมอยากได้บ้องกัญชาหรืออย่างอื่นผมยังต้อง
I think we just learned how to say bomb
เอาไปดูคลิปนี้อีกช่วงหนึ่งนะคะ
Pay the police what? How much are you paying the village police? Nothing yet. Yeah, it's just the way it goes in Thailand. But I don't think I will actually. I think what I'm going to do is just give them free coffees and free drink and pay the police what? He hasn't got bar girls and tea cards. Is that what it is? Yeah, but I'm going to be. You know, I want shishas and mushrooms and ayahuasca. So yeah, I'll be paying the police. But yeah, basically.
ผมไม่แน่ใจอะคุณจอยฟังมาถึงตอนนี้ว่าคนต่างชาติคนนี้เขาด่าหรือเขากำลังพูดความจริงในมุมที่คนไทยอาจจะรู้อยู่แล้วแต่ไม่กล้าพูดออกมาอันนี้ก็ต้องมองเป็น2มุมนะมุมหนึ่งที่ฟังเนี่ยอาจจะมีเจ้าหน้าที่รัฐมาฟังมีตำรวจมาฟังแล้วรู้สึกว่าเอ้ยรับไม่ได้สิ่งที่ฝรั่งคนนี้พูดมันไม่เป็นความจริงแต่อีกด้านหนึ่งอาจจะมีคนที่พบเจอประสบการณ์เหมือนกับฝรั่งคนนี้ก็ได้อะ
เหมือนเขาบอกว่าเนี่ยการติดสินบนตำรวจกลายเป็นเรื่องปกติในบ้านเราแต่ถ้าบ้านเขาเนี่ยมันไม่มีใครทำกันในลักษณะนั้นนะคะนี่นอกจากนี้ยังมีอีกคลิปหนึ่งที่เขาอ้างบอกว่าตอนนี้กำลังจะได้รับอนุญาตให้ขายกัญชาได้หลังจากวันที่4 เมษายนที่ผ่านมารวมถึงแม่ของเขาที่เป็นคนไทยคุณแม่เป็นคนไทยนะถ้าฟังแบบนี้เท่ากับเป็นลูกครึ่งเขาบอกแม่ของเขาเนี่ยก็จะได้รับอนุญาตให้เปิดสำนักงานเพื่อขายทัวร์นำเที่ยวแต่จริงๆมันทำเป็นแค่วิธีการเท่านั้นคือต่อไปก็สามารถที่จะเปลี่ยนชื่อ
yeah, so he's not allowed back in Thailand. This is his Patreon, where he talks about, so until a few months ago, he had his most prolific channel was called Not Today Satan, and that's what's actually this stream is on at the moment. I got that taken down mostly. I got a bunch of strikes on it, and he pulled it down himself, but he just got it back yesterday. And it's given him the subscribers back now too. He had to start building the subscribers back at first, but so there's a couple.
Hello, Not Today.
There's a couple of things that we will very quickly look at. That's oops, I accidentally dropped another link into chat. So there's unverified rumors in various forums of him contacting minors somehow before he left the UK and likely afterwards, but I cannot verify any of that. So you can take that with a grain of salt and do with what you will. Here's a copy of the this one is the petition that was so I've got a bunch of stuff that I actually have lost because I didn't have my notes. We'll take a quick detour through. So this is his English refugee channel. And yeah, so recently he's been in quite a few he's crashed his bike into a few things recently. Once was this lady's car, which he milked for content for a long time, so that people would know that he was like had to pay money, and like they'd pay him. But he spent like he ran into the back of this woman, broke her car. They stopped on the side of the road, spent a few minutes talking about it, and exchanged numbers. And then he said, I'm just going to go to this phone shop over here, and he quickly legged it. And then he talked about feeling bad about it, and everybody said, you're a scumbag, she's got every right to have it, like, replaced as it was. And he's going, I wanted to take it to some bodgy place and get it fucking just melted to get back together or something like this. Everybody's gone, no, you're a piece of shit. And eventually he's gone, oh, I'm going to do the right thing now. People donated money to get it paid for. And so this poor fucking woman has ended up putting up local Facebook posts, which I didn't find those, but he kindly provided for me in some of his videos on the matter recently. Maybe it's done.
Something about reflection, but I forget it.
But yeah, so, and this is currently the video we're watching is in Vietnam where he had been. I believe he's just recently moved to Cambodia. He spent all of his time yelling at people for living their lives and shit, and just being a complete cunt. But he walks around calling everybody weetards because he's a lispy Englishman and he can't actually pronounce the slur that he's trying to say when he's claiming that he's this enlightened, literally his words, not mine, an enlightened an enlightened, conscious man in a sea of fucking. Somewhere in this video here is the Facebook post that I'm talking about, but I can't see it in the preview because it only flashes it up. There you go. I didn't manage to find any.
And right and who's wrong here? It's absolutely 100% my fault. And give her my number. Stand. Comment.
I did try and find local news and Facebook groups about this and where this could have been posted, but this was, he's added this post into his video from the lady. She had to go to all of this trouble just to fucking... Oh, I know all of this dude's last addresses and everything. Don't worry, dude. Like, I fucking got his shit. He's gonna have a fucking tracker behind his ear by the time I'm done. Yeah, that was the petition to get it shut down. Oh, you saw that one. So, we're going to go back a little bit. You've got some of the background for some of the... He spends a lot of time literally abusing his neighbours and his landlords and just being really fucking... making people very uncomfortable, even when he's... I don't want to do diagnoses and all the rest of it, but some of us that are a little bit, you know, brain spicy, might at times see little similar traits when this person thinks that they're projecting a certain or like they think that they're giving a certain projection to a crowd, and you can watch it being extremely awkward, that they don't realise, he doesn't realise how little he picks up on. As an autistic person telling you that you're not reading a lot of things around you, it's easy for us to observe from the third person much more than it is from where we stand, you know, but when you're in that situation you can see it in people, you know. And there's this thing where he's got some real difficulty with certain forms of communication with people, clearly, but deeper than what you might have already seen. I don't want to waste too much time on that kind of shit, though. I haven't watched this yet, but I saw a little bit of it and it'll give some background, but where is... Oh, it must be on it. So he's also got another channel, not listed here. So duplicate. This other channel used to be called a Broken Mirror or something like that, but he recently changed it to his own name, Tom GREATOREX, Thomas Peter GREATOREX. If there's anybody that needs... was it on this one? Alright, so we're going to watch two videos, I think. We're going to watch... Well, we might not watch all of this one, because it goes for fucking nearly 40 minutes, but,
Want to add some nuances, right? So you're about to see this video is going to be all about.
Is he still live?
Saying with Brent Boys, it's going to be very entertaining. There's a 20-minute section that you'll see after this. That's just full on dopamine hits, full on entertainment. Me talking about my experiences with said Rent Boys. Very, very amusing. Very, very interesting. But first, you're going to listen to a bit more of a nuanced take on it. So I want to speak into. Right, if you just wanted the drama and the dopamine hits, then skip to this timestamp now. But I hope you're going to be interested in why this happened. I know a lot of you are here to just, you know, be entertained, escape yourselves, and to judge and point your finger. And that's fine, you can skip to that timestamp for that. And there's going to be loads that you can judge and point your finger at, so you'll love it. But really, this channel is created for those that are learning to or are on the self-observation journey, the shadow work journey, the enlightenment journey, the spiritual journey. So I want to speak in to the nuances in this.
So,
you know what, mate? You're going to do it on at least 1.5 speed.
Duality, first of all, good and bad. I used to come from a very dualistic state. A very, this is right, that is wrong. And this is until very recently that this has started shifting to a more state of seeing the whole spectrum, not judging any of it, realising that it's all part of me, oneness, consciousness, and that actually bad things are only here to push for good anyway. So, for example, tyrannical laws, tyrannical governments in the West. Wow, this is ridiculous. Oh my God. Tyrannical governments in the West are forcing people to wake up. The fixing of the World Cup is forcing people to wake up. The fact that all the European teams are African is forcing people to wake up. So is it really bad? You know, this is, you know, kind of the first grasping point of it, I guess. So, when I was dualistic, I used to... So, obviously, I was a complete sex addict.
All of the European teams are African is a hot
you can never find in another
thing that you hit on a lot.
When we're we think that there's this thing called love that another can provide. So it starts off as love addiction, but of course when you're completely broken you don't know how to be in love.
So this channel is the one where he tries to be a soppy cunt.
Sexual addiction. So I lived in that for 10 years, 15 years maybe. The best bar in Delat, I've not been in, I'm not a retard. 20 minutes later, not one word spoken. So again, like the bioweapons, we don't really have to deal with Puji's out here, but...
When he says bioweapons, he's referring to African people of any, like, or anybody that's vaguely brown that he thinks might be of African descent in any way. If you hear him say bioweapons, that's what he's talking about.
I'm definitely seeing the beauty of it. You won't be able to hear it on camera, but it's 7 AM. I haven't even had my coffee yet. So obviously I'm miserable.
Oh fuck, this is the one that I wanted. Alright, so this is him getting back from...
Hello, Not Today Sataners. It's been a wee while. I do hope you're well. I'm very well.
We will go back to that, sorry.
Quite a shift. Have you noticed it? Have you seen it in your life? So, in terms of the external, I've seen a huge shift around the World Cup. A very good example. Right, so in this video, it's just going to be a general video. I'm going to speak into a few things more from an overview. You're not going to be getting shots from X, because that's what got me banned. I'm also going to talk about what got me banned. I'm going to touch upon the World Cup and Anne Widdecombe. First, I'm going to just, you know, give you the information. So, I got 2 strikes. If you get 3 strikes on YouTube, you're out. You're banned forever. I have 3 channels, and if I got 3 strikes on this channel, I would lose all of my channels. These are my other 2 channels. So of course I have been posting on those for the last 3 months, and they're going really well. I really enjoy those channels. I would really recommend English Refugee to you guys. It's absolutely hilarious. I appreciate Tom GREATOREX's very different genre to this, but it is really the answer. However, we can dance in the external a bit more.
Yeah, Ash. Animal abuser teaches us how to love.
These videos are worthwhile too. Sorry, I'm in the botanical gardens. You are going to have to excuse me, like I will get distracted, and that's just the way it's going to be. Okay, so what happened? It was actually from my clips that I got a warning and 2 strikes in the space of a week.
I love that he confirms.
2 of them were over SEX.
I love that he confirms that they were reports that I put in that got him those, because I remember the videos when he started describing it. I'm like, oh no shit, great.
Actual content, which was basically what happens on the streets to women every single day, and it wasn't asexual. It was the precursor to that. It was a migrant, you know, saying you're very beautiful, come with me, grabbing hold of them. But the woman totally dealt with it. There was no violence. Everyone had their clothes on. So that was ridiculous. I appealed it, knowing I would win, and they upheld it, and they did it within 10 minutes. So obviously a human didn't look at it. So I was like, oh, okay. Then but I wasn't really worried, because I was like, well, my content, like, there's no way I'm going to get another asexual one. And then I showed a migrant having a relationship with an exhaust pipe. His pee was in the exhaust pipe. You couldn't see his pee. You could just see the motion. It didn't even strike me that it didn't even occur within my brain that could be an issue. That could be... Oh, I've got 2 kids following me, man, and they're noisy. Like, seriously, like... Okay, they're going the other way, thank God. It didn't even strike me that would be an issue. Anyway, so that got done for the same thing, so the warning turned into a strike. So basically, for me, if I get 2 strikes on this channel, or any of my channels, but this is the only one that gets them, then I take it down. Because it's just not worth it. You know, there's a lot of demons who report all my videos. It's not worth risking my other 2 channels.
keep
this going with that hanging over it. So that's why I took it
Your
down for
friendly local neighborhood demon.
And then a week after the one I've just told you about, I got, what was it? Oh yeah, it was. I did take a risk. I used a clip of a lad, a young lad who was very awake, you know, sort of being very nationalistic. It was a risk. It was stupid to use it. I shouldn't have used that one. I knew that I was, you know, on this channel previously, I don't think this will be the case moving forward, but previously there will be certain videos.
Got an ad break coming up, so we will have a brief interlude of the musical variety, and it's going to be Head on a Pole from Chaos UK, I think. It was Chaos UK, wasn't it? I'm old now, I don't remember things. So how you doing, chat? Smoke check. I'm just grinding up weight and shit, so I'm nearly done. Ad starts in 3 seconds. Yeah, I think YouTube's been ignoring my fucking reports on him, I think.
You fucking get out! Get fucking out! Out! You fucking get out! Get out! Get the fuck out of here! Fucking get out! Get out! Hey! Fucking get out!
Get up, you ain't gonna never fuck up the same.
Get up, you ain't gonna never fuck up the same. I hate your guts, I hate your guts. Put your head on the pole and blow the party. Put your head on the pole and blow the party. Don't do nothing but the joke's on you. You just took the money and ran. Money that you bastard in your London apartment. We're gonna screw you any way we can. You're bullshit in your fucking regime. Get off your ego-driven fuck off the scene. Get off your ego-driven fuck off the scene. Get off your ego-driven fuck off the scene. I hate your guts. I hate your guts. Put your head on the pole and blow the party. Put your head on the pole and blow the party. Silence, chatter and the bullshit you don't say me. Cut us in a very big way. I'll show you where to stick it in your front. Make your gun, cut your money, make it busted in another outbeat. Get up, you can never fuck up, sing. Get up, you can never fuck up, sing.
One more smoke check. We've got 44 seconds left. Alright. We should be back for the ads soon.
Get off your ego,
Stanley knife wanking all over everybody. Alright, settle down, that's enough. Where were we?
Probably about 50% of them that I would put up with a sort of sinking feeling, thinking there's a 50-50 chance that this will get taken down and put me into trouble. So I didn't feel that. I've got a really long eyelash. I didn't feel that with the first two SE actual strikes. It didn't even occur to me. But with that last one, I definitely felt like it was a 50-50, and it was stupid. It was stupid. It was me pushing too much, pushing the boundaries too much. Because I know how to stay on this platform. But the part of me, you know, you could call it self-saboteur or you could call it truth speaker, just wants to push. And I feel like that part has been met quite nicely in the last 3 months and maybe won't be so strong. So moving forward, I'm not going to be what people call grifting. I mean, for me, it's actually grafting. I'm not going to be producing 3 videos a day. I'm not going to be going on X in the morning like, I have to produce 3 videos. Let me find 3 things to speak about. No, not at all.
Yeah, so let me go on X and find 3 things to post a video about. What a fucking disgusting grift. Like, what a...
only be producing videos on this channel when it feels
like you're a real enlightened dude feeding your brain directly from the fucking trough, the slovel trough. Fucking, I don't even have words for it anymore.
When I feel like I've got something to add to something, because I'm no longer on X. I'm no longer in that vibration. I'm not searching anymore. I don't need to see more beheadings. I don't need to see more graves. I know what's happening. And also, it isn't in my reality. Whilst I appreciate it is a reality, it isn't in my reality. So why dwell in that? So it is going to be different, but I feel like I can add a bit more of an overview perspective.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had it on. I shouldn't have had it sped up for that bit where he said, "Moving forward, I'm not going to be grifting." Like, said the words out loud after I've been yelling it at him in his fucking.
For example, Anne Widdecombe, loads of people have covered it really well. Gareth Ike, Richard IV, even Neil McCoy Ward, but they're missing something. You know, they still speak, even the ones that are more conspiratorial, that speak about, you know, the fact that it's...
English refugee is like, he fucking goes to places and he's an annoying, fucking, insufferable, like, horrendous cunt while he's a guest in other people, while he's a literal fucking tourist in places. And he's complaining about migrant bioweapons that made him leave his own country. And it's like, no, you just... Every use of his word enlightened, if you just replace it with entitled, it's like fucking... But he swans around with this privilege. He'll piss and moan to his followers about how he needs more money, and then he'll, in the same video, turn around to one of the landlords that he's annoying and say, listen, money's not a fucking problem to me. I'd rather pay 4 times as much to not have to listen to your people make noise. And it's like, that's hard to reconcile. You can't be sitting there with your hand out on one hand and being like, yeah, money's not an object. I'll take whatever fucking... I'm above you peasants. I want the luxury suite. My people will pay for it, you know?
All clearly a lie. As in, the story they're telling us cannot possibly be real, as in who did it. But they're missing a key point. And that is that the state want you to know. They want the confusion. So they're still speaking about it like, why are they lying to us like this? Why would they lie to us like this? Just stunning butterfly. Just absolutely stunning butterfly. Just look how gorgeous that is. You see, this is, you know, this is actually my reality now. So why would I spend my time on X? But I can still do this, don't we? So why is the story so stupid? Why is it so obviously flawed? Why have they given us a story that Neil McCoy Ward and Gareth Ike are obviously just going to absolutely rip apart? Well, it's because they want you to know. They want you to lose all trust and faith in the system.
So when he says they, he's not hiding what he's talking about. Let's just go back, for example, a shtick that he's taken on recently since he's had like 4 or 5 arguments with people on videos in the last week or 2. So he's been really stressed. It's great. But his latest shtick is saying everything is normal and then cutting in with little videos like, oh, this isn't serious, of course. Where is... Has there really been this long? Where's the fucking... I'd like to think that he's had to take videos down, and that's why I can't find them. Yeah, no, it's got to be... Can't be that long ago, because I've got a bit of memory, so... I swear it was after this. Yeah, I think that the video's been taken down. Awesome. I've got other videos here and there. Actually, let's very quickly... No. Alright, so... I've got other videos here and there of, I'm not going to show you all of this one, but this, for example, is called Twatting the Neighbour's Rat Dog.
Are you going to shut your fucking dog up? So I've just passed a Westerner.
He's always actually talking about hurting dogs and shit, and it's like crazy how much. I'm not going to make you watch that kind of shit, obviously, though. It's a bit crazy that it could be a good sign, but it does seem like the video's been taken down. That I was planning to show you. Oops, I duped. I was planning to show you a video because it's an example of how he'd been raising things just the last few weeks due to A, the influence of this guy that it's been hanging out with, but B, and much more so, he's been trying to toe the line because he's scared of getting oh, here you go.
Yesterday for what it is.
We don't want fucking Lee's bullshit. We just want to see the video itself. Well, what? It's got the... That's not the right one. Stupid fucking... Yeah. See how bad the memory is at the moment? Like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I've got CapCut and shit open. Dude, is this...
It's working.
Dude, he's also... Yeah, he's got all sorts of parasites and... Like, he's got ringworms and all sorts of shit going on, which I'm not going to be showing you either. But he's... Yeah. What the fuck, dude? Just... Oh, okay, I did it this time. So...
Okay, so there's going to be 3 parts to this video. I'm hoping that
there's going to be one
it's going to
part.
be a really good display of how we lie to ourselves, basically, how I was lying to myself, how we justify our actions, how we make it about the other projection, and how little responsibility we're used to taking, and how hard it is to learn how to take that responsibility. It's more than just a decision. You know, this stuff's so deeply imprinted. And as you'll see, it took Lee really breaking it down for me to even be able to have a comprehension of how else I could deal with this other than as a manic madman.
None of
so
this
very soon,
means anything because he will always double... See, even the dogs hate him. Those dogs instinctively knew. He's like, hello, doggy. It was like Dave trying to talk to Daisy that time.
Madman. So the first part you're going to see very soon. Hello, little one.
The
first part you're going to see very soon
is an amazing connection I had with an amazing man, somebody that I agreed with on 90% of things, a massive character, somebody who would have been really good for content moving forward, you know, a potential friend.
Yeah, someone you could drift off of.
So
you want to make videos with people.
Then I'll explain the fallout to you, and then we'll go to Lee for the verdict for how should this be dealt with. So here's me meeting the man. You'll enjoy this. He's a really great man, really insane content, and you'll be watching this like, how does this end up as a fallout? Like, they get on great.
So I've a British fish and chip shop. You look like you've had a few.
Northern Ireland. I can hear it. I couldn't hear it before. He said he wasn't in America. No, I was in Canada.
When I was mentioning before how awkward some things are when he thinks that he's really making connections and shit, it's or even when he thinks that he's pandering to stupid people, and he thinks that he's like, you know, talking above and around them, you know, and it's just disgusting to watch when he's doing that. But it's the same as when he thinks he's making a true connection. It's just as like he misses cues that I think I would fucking do, you know, like.
Canaries.
How long have you been running your fish and chip shop?
For 1 year.
1 year.
We got 5 stars on Google, well, pretty close, and amazing reviews.
So if you want to meet this man and check out his fish and chips, then this is where you come.
Sorry about the lack of shirt, but we're not quite open yet. I normally wear a shirt.
How much you charging, dude?
$6.50 for the fish and chips, and everybody says it's amazing portions. A lot of people say it's
he thinks he's making a connection right now.
I'm sold. I'm definitely going to have one.
Homemade coleslaw or homemade tartar sauce. Even get bread and butter with it.
Maybe he'll give me a freebie so it all goes on YouTube.
I guess you're not using Grab.
I do use Grab and I use Food Panda. I'll tell you what I will do. Let me give you this.
What's 6,000 viewers worth to you? No, if I'm honest, it'll be more like 4,000.
I got more than that.
You don't even get free chips for 4,000 views.
More than that.
Oh, you're a YouTuber? You're not going to piss around with this amateur.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Right now, tourism is down.
Yeah.
48%.
Because is that since Rona or?
No. Thailand attacked Cambodia.
Oh, because people are scared.
Killed the tourism. All the countries still have a stupid travel advisory. Don't go to Cambodia.
Crazy.
You know, you're safer walking here than you are in the streets of the UK.
Absolutely.
Or the streets of friggin' Seattle.
Absolutely.
You're safer here.
So what's that done for you? And
it's killed tourism. Just talking to this lady from this. They're closing all these wholesalers.
Oh, that's so
sad. Even though I can feel his body language is turned towards his friend because he's sort of reaching towards his friend for like, I didn't realise that the dude that you brought with you was going to try and dominate the casual chat that we were having. Like, and, you know.
For sale, closing. I'm borrowing money from back home to pay my bills.
I don't want anything free off you.
I'm not giving free stuff.
No, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is I'm sorry I even suggested it.
No, it's okay. No, I just ignored it.
I know. I love how you handled it. It was great.
Good.
So
I didn't come over too cheap on.
No, it was perfect. So your what was I going to say? So presumably your trade is 90% tourists.
It's
100%. You don't sell to Khmer.
My people don't eat fish.
Of course they don't. Of course they don't.
I do get them coming in with white people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know what they do? 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 will cut the batter open. The lovely crispy Gordon Ramsay's
beard. You spent all that time on.
And they eat the fish from inside.
Wow.
Leave the batter on the plate.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Wow.
So, but they eat the burgers. The burgers are excellent.
So how long did you say you'd been in business?
I opened last year.
So you've not had a good period?
No, I opened.
Yeah, it's everybody that's doing all of their interactions. You'll see that a fair bit, to be honest.
I'm Irish. It's the luck of the Irish. They don't tell you the luck of the Irish is bad.
The luck of the Irish is outside that.
Bad. It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing.
So, that's outrageous.
So we just got through tourism. We lost total tourist season, and then the Middle East shit started.
How long have you been in?
Yeah, wow. So if you could go back, you'd never have opened this shop?
I would not have opened.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare for you.
If I could go back, nightmare, no. Nightmare was where I was before. I was 5 years in the island of Tonga. That was a nightmare.
I don't even know what that is. Where's Island of Tonga?
You've got Fiji.
I watched this bloke try to light a fire on camera and I thought that he might have said that it was the second time he tried to do it, and I was like, no, it can't be the second time. I'm watching it. It doesn't look like he's lit in very many. And he's like, I'm thinking it must be the second time in the house that he's in or whatever, surely. But it's like, he's that useless sometimes that he starts second guessing things like that and going, maybe he was literally like, dude didn't know how to. But what was it yesterday? He had a video and he goes, oh, those noises you can hear. There's these things called casasters, and yeah, it's insane. They make these noises, and it's like, motherfucker, you've never heard of cicadas. Like, fucking, it's like, what the fuck are you, what planet are you from, walking around telling everybody this big brain fucking enlightened fucking wise guru that they should be listening to in any way? You cannot even, for a start, speak your mother tongue. You can't, the one language that you were born with and handed to you, the only one that you've paid any attention to in any way, you can't even successfully navigate in the first place. And then it's like, you turn it around, you don't have the basic abilities to communicate the thoughts that you have. Like, you can't articulate your wisdom to others, let alone gain any for yourself with the level of fucking sheltered, entitled, privileged fucking ignorance and arrogance that you fucking show. Like, it oozes off of you, and everybody around you is completely aware of it, that you're in this complete oblivion where you've convinced yourself, deluded yourself, because, oh, I had psychedelics once or twice, like you're the first fucking 13-year-old to do that, because you only fucking, you're going through puberty when you're past 40. This dude's fucking 2 years younger than me, chat. He's fucking like 41 or some shit like that. He's going through puberty in his 40s. He left home in his late 30s, and he fucking got to the first place in the world, took some drugs, and decided that his third eye had been squeegeed fucking quite clean, and he's now fucking got the authority and the fucking qualifications to turn around and tell you why you're just all drooling zombie weakhards. It's like, get a load of the cunt.
New Zealand, Australia.
What was the nightmare about that?
The people are horrible.
Are they black?
They're like big Samoan type people. They
Maori.
smack the shit out of their children right in restaurants.
Right.
Slap the face of their children. Kids beat each other. Women beat each other on the street, and everybody stands and watches. Five guys will beat a guy to death in the street.
Wow.
I get for it, but I mean, it doesn't stop. I'll stand outside my restaurant and basically once a month.
You were running a business there?
Yeah, so I had a burger bar. Someone would want to take a punch at me. Never mind my own business.
And why were you?
Scary shit's like that.
Why were you there?
I went there because I saw a hotel for sale and I had the money to buy it, so I went and bought it. Disaster. It was a nightmare for me.
So you did this sort of.
You might have already picked up on something
from afar without experiencing out of fear and trying to control.
I looked at all the pictures.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be nice and it was not.
Very naive, which we all do. I lost a load of money in Thailand.
Yeah, around $200,000 if things had really believed. I don't believe it would have been quite that much, but I did look at it, the average rent on the property that he had been renting while he was in Thailand, which he had opened as that sort of a flop house for fucking. He was trying to make money. He was trying to basically turn it into a bit of a dispensary and fucking tourist traps type thing. Sitting around pretending to be all spiritual, and that he changed his name to it was something really cringy, I can't remember, but in the Facebook posts that he had made about it in some of the local Thai groups, trying to defend himself when a bunch of people were posting different shit saying, hey, what's the deal with this fuckhead? Can we get rid of him? He's posted all this shit, and it was something as cringy as like what Ninja XC was calling himself, but a hippie version, you know, like it was something fucked, and it was really funny because it's like he's referring to himself in third person by this name and all that kind of shit in these posts, trying to say we support this dude. I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, shit. Whoops.
So it turns out this man is a far-right racist. I can't believe it.
Right, so this is what I was getting at earlier. This is his latest shtick. Yeah, nose claw. The latest shtick is every time there's anything that he agrees with, he'll try to cut in with a fake disclaimer, like a facetious fucking...
Which we all do. I lost a load of money in Thailand. Yeah.
Smoke check.
So it turns out this man is a far-right racist. I can't believe it. I thought he was so good, but he's a far-right racist. So, I don't condone anything that you're about to hear in this video. Of course, diversity is our strength. How can anyone think otherwise? I mean, a few beheadings, a few grapes. Diversity is obviously our strength. So I do not condone what you're about to hear in this video, but I think it's really important to share these far-right Nazis. Oh! Just awful people. We need to...
Yeah, so as I was saying before, there's no subtext needed to the way he uses the... When he says they, he will turn around a minute later and say, and I'm talking about the tiny hats people. You know, the Jews. And, like, he'll say it straight out right. But lots of videos that he's been doing recently there are instances of him turning around and saying, oh, and the Holocaust, well, of course that's questionable, but everybody tells you that Hitler's bad, but why would one man just wake up one day and be bad? Maybe there's more to the story and shit like this. So there's a lot of that going on lately.
Expose them for their awful racist views, so that's why I've left what you're about to hear in. Obviously, do not take anything he says to heart. I'm sharing this so that we can all be, so we can all dye our hair blue, get some septum piercings, and welcome our newcomers, no matter how many people they treat the way they only know how to treat people, because it seems there are some differences in culture, but it is very confusing because I know diversity is our strength and we're all the same. So this man is a racist. Do not be this man. These views are not the channel's views, are not my views, but we've got to expose these people. Thank you for sharing it with the people.
Well, my son...
That's true.
My son financed this. No, I'd love to be an Ireland right now.
What, with all the invaders? All the beheaders?
Son. I would be getting those guys organized. I'd be getting those guys organized.
Yeah, this guy is not scared of anything like that, is he?
They don't need to burn people's houses. They need to take out the bastards that are bringing them into the country, the politicians, the judges. That's who they need to go after.
Same.
So this is this man's opinion, not the opinion of this channel. No,
if you're listening to this, just ignore every word I said.
I totally agree with...
they need to get rid of the enablers.
Obviously.
They've got the money in their pocket from overseas and they're bringing them in and they're giving them five-star hotels,
you don't need to
catered food, and people can't pay the mortgage.
So you stop that, you stop the benefits, and you don't need to burn them out. They leave.
You don't burn them out. You get them out
by stopping
by taking the people,
the hand that feeds them.
Allowing it to happen.
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course. But they.
For the first time ever, North and South, Catholic and Protestant. Put away the
yeah. Well, this has come to unite the people potentially.
This is brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
You know under who or what? Like what the fuck are you talking about? Do you mean just?
Sorry.
Yeah. So you are just saying a reunited Ireland?
Yeah, of course. Ireland's Ireland.
Yeah. British government. It's.
Yeah. And that's a con to take us away from our culture and our heritage.
Yeah.
So hang on, you're saying that cutting off the hand that feeds them...
No, you said about benefits. That's what I was saying, benefits won't make any difference.
No, of course it will, because they're all living off benefits. If you take away the hotels with benefits, the housing, they leave.
Take away the system.
That's another word for the same thing.
That's the point, it's the detail. It's the system.
Yeah.
The NGOs, the corporate governments, and the control system.
Yeah, totally. But I'm just using different words.
I can lead you to our friend here's channel as well. He appears to be a long-time sex pat or whatever.
The hand that feeds them is what I'm saying. You cook.
It isn't in England. It isn't in Britain. You know.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, I got you.
His name's Lee.
Yeah,
I can't remember his last name.
Brussels and stuff telling them they need to do this, and they were doing it. But there's money involved. And listen, if you ever watch what Britain did fighting France for hundreds of years, I read Winston Churchill's books, 4 books on the history of Britain. Brilliant, and what the wars they fought all over the world. Little Englishmen getting their backpacks on, fighting for England, and these bastards are giving it away to people that are raping your daughters. They're raping your daughters, and I fucking mean they're raping them. Gang rapes, beating them to a pulp. The police are charging the women when they go and make
and then taking them back for more. Mate, we both know. We both know. What's your name?
My name's Mohammed.
I love you. Steve, it's an honour to meet you, Tom. I'm going to come in for some fish and chips very soon.
You'll love it, honestly.
As long as you'll talk to me while I eat.
And you get a free beer, free Coke with that. And, don't worry about the food.
Yeah, I don't need any free. I just want you and your just your presence.
And
your fish and chips, of course.
I had a guy did a YouTube a couple of months ago, Tom Travels or something like that.
He's already excited.
Oh, great. That's great. So quite a big channel, was it?
Yeah, shit, I can't remember his name.
I mean, it's so hard to say. I would think you're going to get 5 from my channel or something like that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it's there, it's something.
Yeah.
Channel is more about what you're talking about with Ivan.
Yeah. Everyone who watches me will love your pretend rant.
Not so sure about that.
That's okay.
I love that you don't
They're
care.
doing the same thing here. They're doing the same thing.
Stop touching people and being so fake.
People running the world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's
So what are you
fucking.
seeing here now? Who's coming in here?
Uncomfortable.
See, with Phnom Penh, what they do, they come in and they set up their community, and they only buy
from themselves
and from each other. So the people that are financing it, and it's usually the imams own the halal meat plants, and then no one will eat from any of these carts. They'll only eat from someone that's a Muslim. And the stupid people around like
it's crazy how like Islam started on 9/11.
In the hijab, the money goes in and it never comes out again.
Back out.
Okay, and not only that, in the place, see when you see them, I see them here. They've got kids this size wearing a hijab, a full face thing.
Well, that's questionable because isn't it like most kids don't cover it all until they're a little older or something, isn't it? I ain't fucking cultured, I don't know, but isn't it like the young'uns run about? And...
He's a fundamental Muslim, this imam.
Who?
The imam here that's got running the mosque.
Like 12, yeah.
Are you talking about Insane Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was trying to work out what Scary Chicks say clip about, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
So he's teaching the whole package.
Muslimism definitely invented on 9/11.
Dog poke to these people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, you don't need to. Yeah, I totally understand, mate. But it's great for this. I think this is my first Not Today Satan video on the comeback. So I've got a channel with 40,000 subs that talks about all this, and it's been banned for 3 months. The comeback video is going to be you.
Okay. All right.
You got to star him, all day.
So what have I done?
British fish and chips.
You know what? But you know, people in Britain are wake up and just realise that they're not talking their way out of this. They need to get together and they need to fight for their country.
Yeah. Well,
look at the World War. Look at how many people died in the trenches. Look how many people died in the trenches.
Yeah, man, there's fucking trenches. We should fill in all the trenches so people stop dying in the trenches.
It's terrible. Arresting people for flying a British flag, and I watched a Muslim guy stop and giving out Qurans, and they came across to a Christian lady who was preaching about Jesus, and they arrested her.
Totally. I remember that too. I was there when that happened. I saw her. Like, I can vouch for that happened.
Because they're brainwashed. Feminism is just...
I was also there when he saw the video.
Political correctness.
Yeah.
But behind it, the people in office, they're bought and paid for, and that's the sad thing. To train their own people. Yep. So it's time to unite and do what they're doing in Belfast, guys.
There's the twist. Don't worry. You haven't sat through this.
You'll be seeing more of this, man.
Hey, you must be.
Get me out of here! I didn't mean it.
So obviously that's a very racist man. You should never have those views. I am absolutely disgusted. But I think it's important to expose these far-right racists. So that's why I've done it. That's why I'm going to post it. Obviously I don't agree with anything he's just said. Diversity is our strength. We're all the same. I just don't understand how anyone can be so racist. So great guy, right? Yeah, great guy. Unfortunately, this is all off camera now, what I'm going to tell you. So what happens next is we start going down the layers into the, you know, who is doing this. And I start talking about the Them Every Time Club. And it turns out that he's been indoctrinated by a certain book and thinks that certain people are chosen of God, by God.
It's quite a hairstyle you got going on there.
And
it's always those hairstyles,
so I
isn't
basically get very triggered by this. You know, it's very frustrating to me that one that is so on my page can actually be completely off it, or that's how it felt at the time. And I don't really know how to deal with it. Like in my experience up to this point, in the way I've walked this world, you just can't get through to people. But there's a reason for that, as Lee would explain. There's a reason
I know, my new Nazi friend is a Zionist.
But my experience has just been like, oh, okay, when somebody's this indoctrinated, they turn out to just be a hateful pleb. And so therefore I'm just going to give hate to them. I end up calling him a retard. You know, he gets to the point where, you know, you can sense that he's like holding his fists. Yeah, I mean, he's saying all sorts of nonsense, you know, about God's chosen people and just regurgitating the book of indoctrination. So I just, yeah, it's very frustrating for me. It's very boring. So I called him a retard, and it ends with like, get that guy away. Like he says to Lee, get him away from here. And basically, like, what should have been and could have been a good connection. But more importantly than that, I'm fed up of meeting people that I agree with 90% or 99%, and then coming up against this brick wall. You know, I would like a way of being able to...
The brick wall is you insisting that you're fucking smarter than everybody, you dumb cunt. How do you not fucking get it? How many times do you have to meet the same fucking situation?
A hand
Jesus
their layers of
Christ.
indoctrination. Rather than dismissing them, calling them a retard, and then them being able to project onto me projecting onto them. Or how do we get them past this conditioning? You know, that's the man I want to be. So yeah, really disappointing. Really disappointing that it ended that way. And when I left, I felt, whilst I had the story of you're right, he's a retard, you know, you're not in the wrong at all, which obviously is how everyone's ego acts when it's not observed. I left feeling negative, and I knew that. I knew that it had affected me. It made me, I don't think I was smoking at this point. It made me think, oh, I need to smoke, I need to masturbate, I need to escape myself. So yeah, that was where I was left with it. So I went to chat to Lee to see how I can take responsibility for my parts and how I can be a better man. And this is what he said. So Lee was there with the...
And we're definitely not watching that. We've got fucking limited patience and energy and time left for this chud. I've hopefully covered most of my main arguments as to why this person should be castrated, flayed, rolled through salt and vinegar, and then just dumped into the bottom of the ocean with an anchor attached. Yeah, fucking... There's still a lot that I mean... He talks constantly about, I'm so frustrated by the science, but I need to masturbate. That's awesome. Yeah, he's constantly, like, talking about being a professional dog person to people, which is why I do harp on the dog stuff so much, because he goes around telling everybody he's a professional dog person. While he was in Vietnam, until recently, he semi-adopted a dog that was in a cage outside of a place that he was staying in, and then abandoned it when he had to leave. But all the while, he constantly talks about a lot of dogs in an extremely dog racist way, more so than the way me talking about pugs last night. But it's like, he's just an absolute revolting cunt when it comes to his attitudes towards animals as well, despite putting on this big display of peace and love like all fucking fake hippies. Which is what you are, Tom, don't get it wrong. You're a fucking hippie and you're a fake hippie. It's like, don't fucking flatter yourself, don't delude yourself into thinking that you're anything more than another fucking dumbass fucking hippie, mate. The thing is, it's like, he'll constantly talk about how dogs only understand pain, discipline type shit, you know? And it's like, this is the kind of man that can't even actually deal with a dog without needing to either frighten or hurt the animal. And it's like, yeah, the delusion runs deep. It's not just, I'm enlightened about the world, I'm enlightened about all of this bullshit. It's like, oh, I know everything about dogs too, and they respond best to when you just fucking hit them and yell at them. And it's like, you just say that shit outright. I can't be bothered finding the video now, but I think I've got it fucking even clipped somewhere of the latest time that he was most going on about it, but demonstrating hitting a dog in his video type shit. And that wasn't even the time that he went and hit a dog in one of his videos. And that's from the bits that I scraped. You know, there's bound to be a bunch of other shit, but
the animals on the other side of that wall, fuck me, man. NPC rat scum kept me up until 2 a.m. just being fucking animals. And what I mean by that is it's not that bad. You know, they're not unruly, they're just being animals. Banging. We're NPCs and we must stay in the external. And then they put music on at 12.
Just for the record, this video is called Filming My Neighbours and Calling Them Rats. He's constantly fucking... There's never any... Alright, I've seen him meet a white tourist and ask them if they mind if he films them.
Honestly, last night was vile.
I was too busy, I didn't even catch that.
And guess what?
Good work, yeah.
They wake me up at 6 a.m. They put music on. I've just sent a video to a landlady, absolutely ranting. She texts back saying, there's nothing I can say. So I said, well, how about this? If they don't switch the fucking music off, the fucking cunts, then I'm going to put a fucking brick through that fucking window.
Ooh, scary, Tom.
Which villa do you mean?
I'll poke you in the eyes if you look at me like that again.
I just sent you a fucking video of me ranting at this wall, shouting, shut up, you fucking cunts, so it should be fucking obvious. God, she says...
So yeah, that's fairly typical. That'll probably go on for a few hours. I think we've probably seen enough here, chat. It's the same shit over and over and over. There's too many highlights of too many fucking examples of fucking disgraceful behaviour. I probably haven't even touched on the ones that I would have best served to, but I think you've gotten a pretty good idea anyway. He films people in change rooms.
Tom and the Browns at the lights. Brown is so scared. Come on! Come on! Can you see that? He's smoking. He's smoking in the changing room.
I can't believe it!
Okay, so he does that again in a more recent video. This is, I think, his latest video or some shit. This will be the last one because
there is bomb.
I know that this has been an ordeal and all that. That's why I didn't plan it for today, but I wanted to do it in one stream so that it was contained and we didn't have to watch video after video of him on every stream. Like, we don't want to see more of this cunt, you know. Is he still fucking? No, he's not live anymore.
It's boom, 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 boom. It's 7 in the morning. I live in a forest. Why am I hearing an attack on the nervous system, essentially? Like, why? How disgusting of a human being must you be? And I'm speaking about the individual doing it, not the people's. But, you know, there are a lot of individuals that do.
I wouldn't be able to tell anything about any of those tats, but fucking tats aside, if that dude wants to sit there and have a smoke, he's having a smoke. It's like, I'm not going to be fucking turning around and I'll light it for him. Whatever.
This amongst these people. How revolting must you be? How low IQ must you be? How demonic?
In that instance, so that's actually a good contrast to show, is like, in that instance, he comes out of the change room filming, and then he goes back and asks the dude if he can film, and then he comes in and tries to be friends with him filming, and still be going, oh, but why would you smoke in here? And whereas in a more recent video where he's also at one of the gyms and he just like starts filming this guy in the gym, and it's just like they're in the change rooms and he's just sitting there going, look at this fucking, and it's like he's some little weedy dude with none of the fucking, it's not that dude sitting there having his cigarette that he starts picking on filming in the gym one day. With that dude, he went outside, then he stuck his head back in and asked if it was okay, and it's like yeah.
You just have like, well, I can't. I have no idea what it's like to have the IQ of a monkey, because that is what we're talking about here. The sort of person that would play
all of these people have the IQ
at 7 a.m. Let alone bum, 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 bum. To the point where, you know, I mean, it's going to be fucking kilometers away. It's coming from that direction, and there's no houses in that direction for 2 kilometers. It's just revolting. The builder turned up at 7 a.m. this morning. Now, he only turned up to get something, but obviously I don't know that, so I hear his bag, and straight away that's the end of my relaxing morning. It's in great service to myself and to you, Leanne, that I tell you, you are the retard! Be offended! Or actually, don't be offended, just fucking hear the truth and do the work. But I know you'll be offended, so I will revel in your offence. A 2026 couple. This is what being in a relationship looks like now in 2026. No communication, just staring at screens because everyone's a zombie. But still, if you are a retarded zombie, I guess it's nice to have somebody to retard alongside. And then over here, who let the poo cheats in? Oh. So again, like the bioweapons, we don't really have to deal with poo cheats out here, but somehow this one sneaks in. He's probably got a bit of paper saying he's Canadian or something stupid. 20 minutes later, not one word spoken. That's fine. Just observe it. This is the level of consciousness that humanity has got to, and that's fine. But can I just observe it as a bodhisattva going? One day, triggered little retard who's spazzing out in the comments right now. He doesn't even know what a bodhisattva is, but he's still going to get triggered by it. One day you will realise how lucky you were to get an insight into my mind and to feel the truth.
because I don't think I'll be here forever, and you'll miss it. What I'm trying to say to you is, if you're watching this content, you have a real opportunity to wake up. But of course, most of you will just shit all over it and project everywhere. Project your vile internal into the external, so you can stay retarded, because that's what retards do. But one day, you'll realise how special this was. Probably when it's gone. How's Mr. Dung today?
Good, thank you.
Now, should I wait? It's about to pop, isn't it? Rain, it's about to... Whoa. Do you think I should try now? 10-minute drive, or wait?
I think you can try now.
Yeah? Because it's going to be 2 hours, big storm, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we're going to take Mr. Dung's advice, we're going to fuck off the pads, and we're just going to try and get home before we get shut up. Retard. I'm so fucking fed up. Satanic ritual? Well then take a look at it. Hey guys, great to be back on this channel after my 3-month ban. I thought I'd share a video I created on my other channel at the start of the World Cup. I am actually working on a brand new World Cup video for you, all about the England-Argentina game, loads more, the satanic ritual, the loosh farming, all of it.
Yeah.
You'll love it, I hope. I'm sure it'll be good. But I created
they're growing up more weight.
So I just want to share this one with you while I work on the video that I'll release tomorrow that is brand new, up to date, and all about the satanic ritual that people call the World Cup. For now, enjoy this one. Cheers.
Fucking get your audio sorted. Jesus, dude.
Are you really still pretending that you're not taking part in a huge satanic ritual? Are you still pretending that anything you've ever been told,
I've seen that a couple of times now,
anyone in a position of authority, a teacher, a politician, probably one of your parents, unless they're super conscious, are you still pretending it's not all a lie, all a delusion? Are you still watching the World Cup like an absolute spastard and pretending that it's a legitimate tournament, that it isn't just some massive satanic ritual? Well then take a look at this. Oh, this looks nice, I can't wait for... Oh, what's that? Why is he throwing the devil horns? Okay, maybe he just had a scratch, maybe it's a coincidence. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's winking at the camera. It's as if it's all planned. Oh, there's the devil horns again. So if you don't know what that symbology is, then I can't even be asked. So he looks at the camera. Don't fucking try and convince yourself that's a coincidence. Don't try and convince yourself that's a coincidence. Fuck me, man. I mean, they're just, it's just such levels of disclosure. Fucking retards, man, who actually believe in... Oh my god, I'm so fed up with retards. I'm so fucking fed up of people pretending that they're not... That when...
It's perfectly fine if you don't.
I can't even find the words, man. I don't think I'll be able to do Not Today Satan video. So this is basically Not Today Satan video, isn't it? And I just can't even speak into it. Like, it's so ridiculous. I'm honestly trying, you know, like, that video's enough. I shouldn't have to say anything. How are people still taking part in this? How are people still watching it? How are people still defending it? How do I get people like Richard Bicker in my comments telling me that we're on a spinning ball? How does anyone believe anything they say? How does anyone not look at NASA interviews and just burst out laughing? How can anyone not see how fake and gay it all is? How can anyone not see how tyrannical it all is? You know, I get you're too scared to acknowledge it. I get the mind will do fucking somersaults so you can hang on to some fragile fucking flawed concept that there's some people running the country that are trying to do their best. And that, oh fucking hell, it's just a coincidence that every decision they've made in my lifetime has been detrimental to my people, my culture, my country. It's just incompetence. Oh, it's so incompetent, maybe we should have an AI government. I mean, how do people not see this shit? What's wrong with you? How am I having to coexist with these fucking retards that think we're on a spinning fucking ball and they're upside down? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then they watch this fucking planned. What's the word? It's all fixed. It's fixed. Like, you know, like, how did you not realise when 3 black players missed penalties in the European final for England?
Agreed.
But it was all completely fixed. But of course, that all played into the race stuff perfectly. How are you watching 9 Africans and 2 Englishmen in England shirts and not seeing it's all a massive psyop? How are people honestly posting on Twitter about ITV making bad decisions by having these fat, brainless women on and not realising that it's all perfectly planned? They want you to get angry about it. They want you to do this, you know. They want you to think that these decisions are actually like genuine, but it's not all perfectly contrived to just wind you up. Yeah, and I'm seeing more and more, obviously, people wake up and getting angry and thinking that, like, the government don't want us to kick off. Oh, they want us to kick off. That's why they're doing it. It's why they're fucking... Yeah. It's why we have this... It's why your jaw is dropping at everything you read now. It's why nothing makes sense. It's why we have this crazy two-tier justice. It's why a fucking bioweapon can chuck a 4-year-old into a pit of crocodiles and then get bail, whilst you go straight to jail for typing on social media. What the fuck? You know, they want you to kick off. It's why they're putting fat fucking twats.
Yeah, maybe all of those accounts also need to be reported. I'm just going to give the dog some changes because he's crying. What just fell off? And it is breakfast. Big thing. Alright, that's a lot. He's got a lot of chunkers.
Female twats that clearly should just never have left the kitchen.
Jesus.
On.
That was something. Yeah, it could be. It could be sweat, a mole, a parasite burrowing. Dude's got multiple parasites at a time, but like I said, we're not going into that because...
You know, they want you to kick off. It's why they're putting fat fucking twats, female twats that clearly should just never have left the kitchen, on your fucking football half-time shows with blackboards. You know, they this isn't just poor decision making. This isn't just feminism gone mad. This is perfectly planned to rile you all up and harvest your energy and enslave you all. Yet you still watch it. You still fucking watch it. You still fucking post on Twitter to ITV complaining as if it's all fucking real. When are you gonna wake up? When are you gonna realise it's all just a massive...
Just for the record, the reason we're watching some of this one is because it's from 6 hours ago. So this is the most latest video on Not Today Satan, and that's why I did link it in the comments there in case you wanted to visit the page and watch it yourselves or whatever. Because I'm sure he'd love to hold on to... He just got this channel back, and I'm sure he wants to keep it.
Massive fucking show and performance. Nothing is real. Literally nothing is real.
I hear you, Lasty.
I mean, I was just...
There's got to be better punishments for this kind of shit.
Where was it? Was it the Grand Canyon? I can't remember where it was, but basically 6 explorers went to some caves, and basically...
Something to note is, like, it's all well and good having a laugh at him for being a fuckwit, but as I mentioned right at the start, a lot of what he's doing is the traditional, like, he heard people talk about 419 scammers and went, oh, so you filter out the the most susceptible people, so only they're left, so the gullible ones that'll believe them. So if you say something stupid, then, you know, a bunch of people will leave. That's good. You've got the first lot filtered out. You say something just a bit more stupid. Wait, that's great. The next lot's filtered out. Say something a bit more stupid. And, like, even if you're only left with the fucking handful that he is, they're the ones that are going to open their wallets. And that's what he's looking for. He's a dog-abusing, probable sex tourist in economically depressed Southeast Asian countries that are notorious for underage sex trafficking. He's fucking a racist, fucking Holocaust denying Nazi. He's fucking, yeah. The dog abusing thing, though, is the crazy bit. It's like, how do you be a hippie and abuse dogs? It's because you're a fucking grifter. You've always been a grifter, and you're only in it to say the most revolting and vile things to try and get as much attention as you can. Like, you're a 40-year-old acting like a TikTok teenager just to try and get eyes on you so that you can get the stupidest people opening their wallets for your very clear and obvious grift. Fuck, we've got an ad, and I've just missed the snooze, so, it's not company rejects, can't spell.
We worked our way up from East End pubs to gigs and backstage passes, Xboxing champs, West End clubs, Americans in dark glasses, driving 10 grand cars, drinking hotel bars, even making money in bed. They wouldn't be no loss, they ain't worth a toss. It's about time they all dropped it. Take 'em all, pull 'em up against the wall and shoot 'em, short and tall. Watch 'em fall. Come on, boys, take 'em all. But tough shit, boys, it weren't our fault. Your record didn't make it. We made you dance, you made your chance, but you didn't take it. Well,
I want to smoke check myself.
Sign another group for the company. I don't suppose we'll ever meet again. You better get to the factory.
It's probably nice, but everything just reminds me of dodgy home butane extracts, so I never like oils in general, at least for smoking. It's like, and I don't know, sometimes edibles hit me, but sometimes they just don't work as much for me or something, etc. I'd probably end up eating it, probably end up just having a body stone, like you say, and just fucking pass out and have some actual nice fucking sleep. Yeah, I'd end up just fucking smearing it on papers and fucking rolling joints or something probably. When we were kids, we used to do this thing with fucking cigarette in a bottle and fucking you'd like roll the bottle around and just fucking yeah, you could sort of separate the smoke if you're really crafty. We're back from the ads. 6 seconds. Well, in fact,
it goes down for miles and it's perfectly laser cut. There's no way humans could have created it. Massive fucking rocks and weights.
He's got some common blue coming up for us, so this is more like traditional.
I'm talking from me to those fucking tent-sized rocks that have been moved.
And we don't just want to look at you, show us the videos, otherwise we're done.
Completely impossible. And they recorded it all, they were Russian. Oh, guess what happened to them? They all got offed. Every single one of them got offed.
Dude,
you see,
this
is exactly why I have trust issues with mainstream archaeology. Every single time we uncover something interesting that doesn't fit into the official academic timeline of history, it's either mocked and labeled a con, or they do this. So in 2011, Russian cave explorer Arthur Zhemyakov made a wild discovery in the region of North Caucasus in Russia. At the top of the Karahoy Mountain, he found something that revealed an unwritten chapter of human history. At first, it just seemed like a
if we go through one of these
cave
on
formation
stream,
inside
it'll
the
just be
mountain,
me
so he decided to
screaming
check it out himself. And as he went down this narrow vertical opening, he started to notice this wasn't any regular cave shaft. On his descent, he saw massive parallel stone blocks, polished flat and perfectly geometrically aligned with each other. We're talking straight edges, right angles, and intricately chiseled formations that indicated this definitely wasn't natural, it was engineered. Him and his team explored deeper and found out that this shaft was so much beyond our understanding than he ever thought. This is the Karahoy shaft, and I don't care what anyone says, someone like an intelligent being clearly made this.
I was looking forward to the video for
straight, polished walls.
He's just playing the whole video. I don't know. What's this?
All complaining about. You're allowing it through your lack of self-work, through your lack of ability to intuit and decipher the obvious. You know, yeah, we're still fucking arguing about whether we're on a spinning ball upside down hurtling. Did you see? Oh, very interesting. Again at the World Cup, they're using this, you know, FIFA 2026 picture of the world. It's got the ice wall on it. They're showing it. They're showing
You called it.
And that's something to do with they can't create themselves. You know, I can't really speak into this, but you know, basically they don't have the ability to manifest, so they have to predictively program us so that we manifest it all. You know, that's why they showed the Twin Towers blowing up for 20 years in films before they blew them up. They show you everything. I'll try and remember to put a picture of that in. Like they're literally showing you the ice wall. Like, why would they do it like that? They're showing you. It's a flat Earth with an ice wall. And what the hell's beyond that? The extraterrestrials, the extra terrain. It's all in the language. It's all fucking very obvious. But no, you'll just keep.
Yeah. Fuck.
Retarding away and projecting in my comments and carrying on believing you're upside down and spinning around and that you weren't perfectly designed by evolution.
Extra terrain chat. That one got me. There's some extra terrain that we don't know about, and that's where the extraterrestrials are coming from. Extraterrestrial.
Obviously by God, really, because evolution doesn't exist. But let's just go with your retardation. The evolution did such a fantastic job over thousands of years, and now you need to put fucking spikes of metal and...
Not even I watched this much of this fuckwit in one fucking...
all sorts of fucking...
session, like, this has been a fucking...
actual poisons into your body.
This has been...
And you think that, you know, without them you might die. That's how retarded you are.
I needed to do this with you, chat, but I haven't enjoyed it, I have to admit.
I am so fucking bored of you. So bored of you thinking your comments mean anything. So bored of you thinking that I can't see through them. So bored of you thinking that I don't know you better than you know yourself. And I'm talking to the spazzers. I'm talking to the Jim Dandies. I'm talking to the ones that are so fucking obviously, so transparently egoic. So clearly not surrendered. And then you think you can hoodwink me. Fuck off, cunt. So obviously this isn't how I want to show up, and it's not how I'll be showing up soon. It's, again, it's getting it out. You know, for years, I felt this deep anger at all the spastardom around me. And I just need to fully express that and get that out, because I want to become, or I am becoming, I know, like, this is obviously just the way of a journey, it's not even about me. Becoming more like Jesse. Very wise, very calm. Not easily triggered.
More like me. Sorry, but on a go, it just made me have a flashback.
You're all wild pigs! I'm a wild pig! Silence!
As Osho teaches so well, you've got to
yeah,
you've got to go to the bottom of it. You don't grow and expand by repression. You don't grow and expand through judging yourself. So oh, don't be angry because that's not enlightened. No, be fucking angry. Be as angry as you need to be to get to the bottom of your anger.
Why? Anger isn't good
and
for
then
us.
find what's underneath
I
that.
don't want to be angry.
That's how you do it. It's like this policy on addiction. Like to beat addiction, you have to be the addict. Like you have to get to the bottom of it. You can't fucking resist. You have to surrender. And you'll only surrender once you fucking experience it all and are totally sick of it and realise it's just nothing for you. Yeah, it's...
Minty treasures. Jazzy, you got one. Awesome.
Oh, God.
Minty's protected me, yes. My thing's buzzing now.
I'm doing it. I'm just
oh,
doing
last
it.
is awesome. And voice
doesn't matter what gets projected onto it. Doesn't matter all the people that misunderstand it. All the people that are like, hey, you're not enlightened because you're being angry. No, I'm not enlightened. I'm showing you the journey. That's the whole point.
Seriously.
These fucking retards.
Sorry, one shot over another, just like I can repress the emotion. Does it only give you one? Ah, that's fine. We probably didn't need 5 Daves in a row. And yeah, you're correct. This dude's breaking our brains too much. Let's fucking... Let's pivot. Thank you much, Daddy. I'm just gonna go let that dog let in. And we'll get a smoke check in. There's some good chunkies, mate. That's right, I have to get him off the screen. It worked. I was, yeah. I was well done.
I don't mean to be so unkind. I don't mean to mess with your mind. And once that you know me, you'll see that I am just being me. Smoking on Sundays, wasting my time. So leave me on Sundays. Sundays are mine. Smoking on Sundays, wasting my time. So leave me on Sundays.
He couldn't work out where. Yeah, sure. I'll throw it away. They've got some good tracks. I used to love them as a teenager. They do some covers and shit like that too. One of those, they get a little bit of appreciation, but they felt a little bit underrated because they came just like, I don't know, I think they got their fucking bit a little bit too late or something.
It's not that I'm tired of your face. It's just that I need my own space.
Yeah, dog couldn't decide how to get comfortable with it, so he needed to go out. I will get the smoke check in, but have a quick look and see if there's anything. A little bit of a bonus for after the hype trains, so we don't end straight away and leave with that bad taste in your mouth. Let's see if I've got some entertaining trash first. Oh! Okay, I forgot about this. Me being petty and looking at the videos of some dudes that I've argued with in comments at some point. Perfect. How promising is that, chat? We've already got a nice white horse sitting there. We might not watch that one, we'll have a look at the channel and see if there's something worth watching on there. First we'll enjoy our smoke check. Yeah, this weed wasn't very... It's just this side, like, it's not quite, like, it's not great, but it's not quite shit. Like, if it was worse, it would nearly be shit. But it's like, it was all that there was, and it does the job. I think this will be my last smoke, because when it's it doesn't hit so hard, so you go through a bit more, and it's a little bit fucking rougher, you know, so then you forget, so you just simply smoke more, and you're like, I hope there wasn't too much mess or anything. When I was a kid, my father was in the bath and a bunch of homebrew exploded behind him, and he thought he was getting shot at. It was quite amusing. Yeah, he ended up, because he was pretty bloody because then you're in the bath and, you know, fucking, so it's like, alright, so we might not do this one, we'll just check it out. 12 subscribers, the men's room channel. We've got a nice AI fucking men gathering up the top here, some men. So it looks like I've watched these, but I haven't. I've just clicked on them and had them open other windows and then not actually watched any of them. Oh, they're definitely jerking. Fully jerking. So we've got a few options, but I see one leaping out to me because it's only 10 minutes long. It's called...
Talk about... So today...
Okay, now I remember watching 30 seconds of one of them, but... So this is the men's room. And this video is called When a Woman Says, I Didn't Ask You to Do That For Me. It sounded like I started taking the piss for a second, like it sounded like something. I don't know.
Today I'm going to discuss a phrase that a lot of men end up hearing in life, and it has to do with gratitude in general. However, I want to preface this with the fact that I'm speaking about women's gratitude towards men and how women often exploit men, knowing that men care very much about them, and then they will basically throw all the things that those men did for them back in their face. That's really? Specifically what I'm going to be talking about today. And you might wonder, well, aren't men often ungrateful in relationships as well? Don't men sometimes do this too? So, and the ansher to that is absolutely yes. And I'm planning to make an entire video for us. Be another human tendency that you've landed on when you're trying to gender yet again. Don't we sometimes lose our gratitude too? Because there's so much to be grateful for in life. And there's a lot of men out there who maybe they're going to one day come across my videos and I'm going to be able to help them reappreciate this is his therapy and it's not work. Life and the people as well. But for today, I wanted to talk about... Yeah, good point, Ash. I didn't ask you to do that for me. It's usually because men did something fucking creepy. One really specific thing that so many men run... specifically not, like, intentionally unsolicited, more to the point, when it's already been made clear anyway and shit, like... Into, and that is this phenomenon of women just dodging accountability for having led men on and being ungrateful for the things that men do for them. Women will infinitely benefit from men doing things for them.
You're just saying
because
lots of
those men have
things.
emotional and romantic interest in them. And so that's what men do
Poor
for
men.
women that we
I'm
love
gonna cry
and
for men.
protect
You
and
should
provide.
cry for men
This
too,
is as natural to a
I
healthy
feel-
male mind and
I
heart
feel sorry
as can
for
be.
men.
Many women understand this and reap the rewards of it, but
Is
then
it?
act like they didn't know they were getting those benefits because he cared about her, and will go on fostering that care for her and harvesting it within him because she's getting those benefits for free. Women know that men are doing these things
How
for
is
them.
any of this fucking anything to do with gender? Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. You're a clown. A clown.
Specifically because they like them. And it could be a wide variety of things, helping them with papers in university, could be a hobby, giving them things or buying dinner, going through difficult times with them.
Why is it always lists? Why do these people always have a list? He's like, oh, I've got to show everybody that I've really thought about this and work on a list. These are the things that I don't like about women. 1, women be bitches. 2, I don't get a root. Yeah, ChatGPT loves
because
this
they like
shit.
getting free stuff and the benefits of attention, validation, and all of those good feelings that come with that, they won't cut them off. They feel no responsibility back or any moral obligation.
Why
to say,
should anybody
hey,
have any
I
of
know you care about me.
Your care is clearly unsolicited. Nobody has an obligation to care back for you in any more than a general human sense that you would expect. You know, we've all got our own gauge on what we do for a perfect stranger and what we'd hope back, but, you know, there's no duty because you've got a affectation towards like whatever it is. Like, just keep your shit to yourself.
But you have to stop doing things for me or giving me time and attention because I don't feel the same way.
Yeah.
And pouring all of this, all of yourself into me, and it's going to hurt you. in the
Valid
end.
and reasonable.
Interestingly, I was in the woman's position once where a very young, effeminate gay man was interested in me. And so for a short time, he kept trying to buy me things and do things for me and insert himself into my life. And I gave very clear instruction, as politely as possible, that I appreciated that, but please do not do anything else or buy anything for me, and direct it all towards someone that will reciprocate that care, because I...
First of all, I'm not 100% sure that I trust the story that you fabricated here. But secondly, it sounds like you've had, if not that experience in your life, then somebody has quite clearly lined out for you. You're spelling out what's been like, you know, somebody's made it clear for you. And so your main contention, like your bone to pick with women in this video is that somebody didn't, like, you just don't like that it was explained here that, like,
will just never be able to give you the affection that you wanted since, you know, I'm just not into dudes. It was kind of sad because he was a nice young guy and honestly more effeminate and caring than any women I've met these days. But it was what it was. I didn't string him on benefiting. And then after a year of him doing things for me, act baffled as to why he's upset that I let him keep giving me things and then cut him off. I recognized that he was doing things for me and giving me time and attention because he really felt a genuine affection for me. And so I recognized the longer it went on, the worse it would hurt him, the more I let him get attached and invest that time and attention into me. That's
I noticed that when I was on the little one. I saw the
using people
t-shirt boobs on the
emotional investment
you can see
is powerful. I know that
You
it's
sort of
wrong
can.
to turn a blind eye to someone's treatment and continue getting benefits. At no point did I just string this person along, making him think there was going to be something there in order to have him fawning me with attention and stuff, only to turn around and say, well, I never asked you to do any of that for me. Because I understand that with affection comes doing things without having to be asked. Women will play both sides of this because it's to their benefit. They will play dumb and say, well, you were only doing these things because you wanted to sleep with me. which, of course, is an intentionally reductive, degrading, and insulting justification for
I'm sorry, you poor boy. I'm sorry that your feelings weren't fucking pampered appropriately when you fucking got turned down by somebody after you'd kept fucking doing all this, like, unwanted shit for them, and then they went, listen, I'm not gonna fuck you, and you went, it's not about that.
Take accountability for
She should have been much more fucking thoughtful, like, caring about, yeah. You definitely needed this. Did she at least let you sit down before she told you? Like, take you to a safe space? Like,
knowingly leading you on. They will reduce you caring about them and showing that you love and care for them through support and acts of service.
Probably won't get onto it today, but,
and I've seen this directly, putting in nice tokens, quote unquote, in exchange for sex. This is them trying to avoid the reality that they played you, they hurt you, it's their fault, and accountability would be too difficult for them to take because it would mean admitting they did something wrong. They knew you had an emotional investment in them, and so it's easier in their minds.
Fuck your emotional investment.
Don't what they were doing the whole time.
Don't ask people in the future then.
But I didn't ask you to do that for me, is what they say. While the whole while they knew that.
No, because we're beyond that. You keep. Even now, you think that you're trying to be fucking clever, but you're being really slick with that phrasing because it's you're framing this as. I didn't ask you to do that for me, and we're beyond that by the everything that you've described. We're actually at the point of I asked you not to do that for me. Okay, so it's like, all right, yeah, let's improve this. Let's improve this a little while we're here, I guess. Yeah, you've described a different scenario to the way that you are attempting to, you're putting a label on something, but when we open the fucking jar, there's a different fucking substance inside of some shit. I think we actually need a little bit more. That's the wrong one. Oh, I found it. Turn it over here. Perfect. I'll just continue.
They were continually getting things from someone only because they were enabling their romantic interest. This is why never do this for women who aren't doing things for you. Now, there's an advantage.
Not even that aren't doing it for you, just don't do shit for people that don't want you to do it for them. That's pretty simple. You've sort of already spelled it out for us. You didn't need all of the editorializing, and we really didn't need that sort of gross little fucking creative writing episode in the middle either.
Version of this, of course, even in relationships where maybe they are doing something for
twink
you,
fantasies
which is
or whatever
that this
it
statement
was.
can come 15 years into a marriage. It can come years into a relationship. It is not reserved just for women leading you on.
Yeah, did you know that boundaries can shift and people are allowed to renegotiate the terms of their engagement at any point? Did you know that consent can be, like, withdrawn? That, fucking every time we voluntarily interact with another human, there's a big emphasis on the voluntary part, and it's like fucking when people don't want to engage with you from the start or at any point after that, they're free to do so regardless of how it makes you feel in your little feelies. Fucking all these sad cunt fucking, oh my man, welcome to the men's room, we all wear fucking robes and fucking stand around fucking gesturing at each other weirdly with our hands. Fucking, how's them bitches, eh?
I know men who paid off their wives thousands of dollars of university debt.
If you would like to talk about life or anything, chat, hit him up.
And then, when she decided to cheat and divorce them for another man, and he said, how could you do this after everything I've done for you? She said, I didn't ask you to do that for me. No matter how deep you are into a
Send it
relationship,
to Owen.
no matter
Owen
the
will have a
years of
chat
things you've done, this phrase can emerge. And the funny thing is, on the flip side, women
I think
will
I'm actually
expect
invited this
things
dude
without
to the
asking,
stream
saying,
whenever he
I shouldn't
wants,
have to
but,
tell you, or I shouldn't have to ask. And they'll say,
you
if
know
he
how it
wanted
is.
to, he
You never
would.
turn up.
And then when you do good things for her without asking, she'll diminish the time, care, and attention you put in by dismissing it as, I didn't ask you to do that. All the things she expected from you, she will throw in your face. This is called being ungrateful and using people.
And this is
most women
called
today
being
think nothing of it
ungrateful.
and feel entitled to men doing things for them because they're so special. They think absolutely nothing of getting rewards and
It's just
benefits from men
silly.
on their roster, knowing that
Why are
those
boys so
men, or at least a
silly?
few of their orbiters really, really like them and care for them. And knowing that it's going to break their hearts to do that to them, they play games with men in doing this, and many of them are very open.
Yeah, some
to admitting
people are
what they do.
shitty. Get
Women are ruthless
Think
today
of 10
because
minutes
they feel
because
entitled
you got
to
turned
abuse men
down.
emotionally
That's
and use
awesome.
men for validation and resources. Because they have basically been told men are evil and want to exploit them.
Is he
They
trying to
also
fuck us
project
right
this from
now?
themselves onto men and think that men are like they are, exploitative and ungrateful.
We're
and
not
using others.
interested, mate.
They have been hurt sometimes by men in their lives.
We
whether
don't
it
want
was
you to do
an
that for
absent
us.
or just bad father, stepfather, a high school boyfriend who
Oh, now
cheated
you're
on them 'cause,
psychoanalyzing
there we
just
go,
like
they picked a bad
every
guy.
woman ever.
And they've also been told that they live in a patriarchy designed to keep women down, and men
Do you
will
understand
abuse
what
and
that
oppress
means when
women
people
all
say
throughout
that?
history, and so now it's justified to string along some innocent, well-meaning guy for attention and
Do you think
benefits
that anybody
and cut
believes
him off
that?
when it's convenient. Don't let that be
Or
you,
do you
man.
think that the
Don't let
amount
that
of
be you.
people believe that is
Women view
statistically
most men
fucking
as
relevant?
non-human. And if a man is human, it's because she's attracted to him. But
Do you
then
think it's
if
disproportionate
he's
to
not attracted to
the
her, or
flip
doesn't
side
validate
if
her,
the
then
genders
he
are
is human,
reversed
but
or
he's evil.
otherwise smeared
And
across
this is
the
how they
spectrum?
justify abusing good
Do you
men
think that there's
in
any
general, who
form
they
of
get to
human
care about
that's
them. And make no
necessarily
mistake,
fucking
my
exempt
friends, women will
from
purposely get you
having
to care
the
about them. They
potential
know
for this
well
behavior?
how to do this. They are excellent emotional manipulators.
No, you're
They
just a
have-
fuckwit. You're just like a dumb cunt, and everybody's like, it's easy for everybody to lead you around in circles, and usually you do it to yourself, which you don't realise because you're looking for signs that aren't there. You're pushing for shit that you're not fucking being given, and it's like you're leading your own brain into this fucking fantasy, and then when you're not getting that fulfilled, when you're not having your fucking fantasies requited in the way that you fucking desire, you go onto YouTube and you're making a little video saying that men are sad because women keep being ungrateful. And that's pretty fucking pathetic. Like, I think we're done here. I think we've finished with you, mate. Like, this could have been a fucking text message. You could have done this in about 3 sentences. It's been a terrible stream, chat, but you have been lovely. We've watched lots of bullshit and none of it's been good for us. I hope that you managed to move on with your day without too many scars. I'm going to find us somewhere to raid out to, because I'm going to have to go actually feed myself today, because I think I didn't do it properly yesterday, and that's why I was a bit not great this morning. Probably going to go pass out just because I'm going to end up being sleepy as soon as I end stream. Justin's life. I don't know, dude. I might. I think I rated Justin last time, so it's not fucking. I'm going to do 2 in a row, otherwise it seems like sending you there. I'll catch you probably in a couple of hours, most of you. Have fun. Thanks again.